is our cool intro, everybody.
Whoa,
Wow.
cool intro.
Hi. So, first thing to do is how is the audio? Because we realized about 10 minutes ago that the audio setup is a little bit sketchy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And none of us brought the correct stuff to actually do this properly. We sound good? Good.
Does Dave sound good?
Hello, do I sound good?
Oh, he's
I
put
guess
on the
that's a
radio
different
voice
question.
for us.
He's
Can you hear
not-
me?
Not immediately being picked up by the microphone.
Good.
You can hear us
Lovely.
clang fandango.
Hurrah!
Yes!
If we talk at
Have
the
we
same
nailed it?
time,
Yes!
is it bad? Woo.
All audible.
Wonderful.
Yay! No, it's literacy, not audible.
To explain, as you can see, neither Lucy or myself are wearing headphones
No.
because we forgot to bring some kind of second audio setup so that Lucy
We
could also
did.
join a Discord without making the whole setup weirder. So Dave is coming out of the TV that is here, hopefully quiet enough and noise gated enough to not be picked up by the microphone here.
We're not talking quietly enough that we get noise gated out of the microphone.
Yeah.
We shall see.
This is we're back to like the old school mega sketchy setups, and I love that.
But hello, welcome to Chilliteracy, and also Dave.
Hello.
Special guest Dave.
Yeah.
Yay.
Woo!
I was cutting in and out.
I'm a
right now. Okay.
Chilliteracy.
You what?
Oh, you were cutting out probably because of the gate.
Yeah, will be.
You
Dave
might have to
Literacy.
What? No, he's
slacken
not
it
taking
up
over
a
the channel.
little. Gelate.
I like that.
Hmm.
Also, Amra saying, finally feel like I have a relative size comparison for Lucy and Sam. Sam's not sitting up straight.
No, but well, our seats aren't on exactly the same level,
They actually are.
are they?
Really?
More or less,
And
I
then-
suppose.
Like, this is actually my height comparison as well.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
actually both like 3 foot taller than me.
Yeah.
I,
No,
I
this,
have
this
a,
is not.
I have a long torso, to
Yeah.
be fair. You have long legs.
I'm all legs.
You're all legs. I'm all torso. So this
Yeah.
is not... I'm usually like here
Yeah.
when standing up. Bit more accurate.
We could stand up in shot, but
We could. Want to stand up in shot?
do we have to do?
Yeah, let's do the height
this?
comparison. And Joey.
Woo.
Yeah. There you go. There's your height comparison.
There we go.
go.
Shut up, Harperus. Ah.
But yeah, today we're here to ideally play Gnomes 100 Dragon 0.
My money's
Um,
on the dragons.
Reckon with,
Yeah.
with 0 points. That doesn't seem like a lot. I feel like I'm shouting at you, but it's just because I'm trying to project my voice
Yeah,
into
me
the
too.
mic. Yeah.
We are projecting
Mm.
using our theatre voices.
Theater.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Lucy is menacing and scary. Ooh, shut up, Harperus.
Oh, you've met her.
Rude.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying they thought I was taller. No, I have been saying for so long I'm short.
Who, what?
Also, he's tall.
Oh, it's Boodart saying.
Yes.
He thought, right. Okay, then. Yeah. I don't know, Dave. How you doing? Are you well?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Good.
It's odd that I don't have to control the stream. It's nice. I can
Yeah,
sit
it's
back and
You get a
weird-
day off.
react.
You
Sort of.
just get to rock up, call in. Like, hi, how's it going? Yeah. Lucy does have tall
Oh,
energy.
God. Ah.
True.
How? I'm just loud.
That probably didn't come through the mic, but I said it's true.
Dear me.
Yeah. Do I link one in chat as well?
Yeah.
Because, do you also want a
Sure.
copy of this to have a look? So this is browser capture, so it's going to be looking a lot bit weird.
Dave has chill cat energy.
Yep.
It's
I am Joey.
Lucy has tiny angry energy. I also have tiny angry energy. I can contain multitudes.
not a lot of multitudes. though.
Shut up. Tiny multitudes.
like compressed multitudes,
Yeah.
like an overly shaken can of Coke.
Yes. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
We're gonna be choosing own adventures, and
Yeah.
chaos will
Woo.
ensue, and we will do our best voice acting.
Not
Yes,
all
Won't
of this
we?
is
yes, we
accurate.
will.
Yeah, I didn't say that would be good voice acting. I said we will do our best
That's
voice acting.
true.
Mhm.
Yes. Chat, would you like to pick a number for it?
Between
1 and 162. 32?
Problem is, everybody's gonna pick a different number.
Yeah.
We didn't think. Boodart. Nice. Yeah, we kind of fell into that one.
Yeah. Also 42. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Boo is correct.
Actually, it's possible not 1. Where's the?
Well, we've got
actually
three
start?
42s currently. 42 seems to be winning. Cat can't see this, but
I know. I'm trying to figure out where we actually start playing.
I don't know. But probably after 42, before 42.
Yes.
Do we say 42? Let's do it.
Okay.
No. Who is doing the artwork? I see. I
That's
see.
me.
That's Dave.
This is our team. This is us.
You'll have to excuse how everything has a green outline.
Yes.
It was kind of basically it was either that or you lose too much of the drawing.
Yeah.
So everything has a green glow. It's like mid.
It's all neon.
It's mid-90s cartoon. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not getting emotional.
Oh.
Yes, Dave Stick Person is wooing.
No, that's Lucy. I'm the
The-
short one. That's what we established.
But the one on the
Right.
right is the middle height one.
Yeah, that's Lucy.
Right.
Lucy's the middle height one, and I'm down here.
Oh, you're
okay.
the show.
I'm
Okay.
Oh, on mine, you're in the middle. It's art, you, us. Yeah, I forgot in all of the setup. So much setup, you guys, you wouldn't believe. I forgot to actually read the book to figure out how to play. So hey, let's do that live.
Let's learn together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
how to play. Okay, well we've got
I
introduction.
skimmed it briefly.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. That's why we invite Dave because Dave actually does.
I mean,
preparation
we
and
should
stuff.
we should do the intro.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to? Who wants to read the intro? Should we get the honoured guest to read the intro?
I can, sure.
Go on.
Okay. You are Rye, a recently promoted baker living on Sandcrest. You were a baker's apprentice for 3 long years, but yesterday the Bakers Guild declared that you had attained full bakerhood. You think it was your bread rolls that did it, but you can't be sure. You spent the entire day yesterday looking for a job in town and found nothing. Every bakery was willing to settle for an apprentice baker to avoid paying the guild rates demanded for a full-fledged baker. That's the Tories. While drinking at a local inn, trying to sop up your disappointment, you heard what sounded like the chance of a lifetime. A gnome at a nearby table was talking. He said,
Go on. Or no.
In just a few months, things will really be.
Oh
Things will
no.
really be cooking around Mount Nevermind.
You caught the word cooking and then managed to interpret the rest of the rapid gnomish speech.
That's how.
Being an enterprising young man and having heard all you needed to hear, you went over to them, bought drinks all around, and then started asking questions. The gnome said, once you managed to slow them down, that Mount Nevermind had a huge cavern filled with baking equipment, and hundreds of gnomes had a life quest to develop the art of baking. The gnomes, glancing at each other, also added that they were certain the baking gnomes would be happy to share their secrets with the human who would lead all the gnomes. Excitement rising in you at the thought of secrets that might make you one of the greatest bakers on Kryn, you pursued the conversation. You asked the gnomes when they were going back to Mount Nevermind, and they said they had to hurry because of the huge get-together coming in just a few months. The thought of leading the gnomes in baking for a huge party made your eyes gleam with anticipation. Where can I sign up, you asked? But an important-looking gnome gave you a huge contract written in Gnomish, which you quickly signed on the dotted line. That is how you became the general of all the gnomish armies. For what was cooking at Mount Nevermind was preparation for war.
Dun dun dun!
The rest of Kryn had been embattled for many months in the struggle to prevent the Queen of Darkness and her evil dragons and draconians from taking over the land.
Oops.
Word had reached the gnomes in their volcanic fastness on the Isle of Sancrist that a dragon army was coming, with evil dragons and hordes of horrid dragon-like reptiles called draconians, coming to destroy the gnomes' homeland.
The Gnome Land.
Ayo.
The gnomes, of course, are inventors, not fighters. They consulted their histories and discovered that whenever the dragons had come to Mount Nevermind before, a human had led the gnomes to victory. So they sent their best gnomish recruiters to hire a human, any human, and you're it. Even if there was some way to get away from Sancrist, it's really too late. Besides, the gnomes need your help. There are only 20 days left before the enemy is supposed to arrive. 20 days to explore the entire weird mountain the gnomes have inhabited for thousands of years. See what you can find will be useful in the fight. Your thin body shivers at the thought.
Nice.
Ooh.
One thing I've remembered that I would say for this is because it has like a time management system where you like spend time in certain encounters and time advances and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm kind of okay with just ignore that.
Yeah, let's not bother with that.
And when we could track it, and then if we go over,
Yeah.
not worry about it.
Yeah, like I'm kind of happy to sort of bend some of the rules so that we can make some progress rather than keep getting sent back or.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make a day tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna read how to play?
Yeah, I can do that. How to play. You enter a world where gnomes have been working for centuries to build perfect machines. Your knowledge of machines is limited to what you have learned using pots, pans, and ovens. Your purpose is to locate within Mount Nevermind all the machines and other items that might be used in the battle against dragons and draconians. After reading these instructions, turn to 8 and begin your adventure in the caverns of Mount Nevermind. As you enter each new chamber, study the picture, read the boxed introductory material, usually at the top of the page opposite the picture. From the illustration, you must decide whether to talk to or fight any creatures you see, or examine other objects that catch your eye. If the object or creature you wish to examine isn't listed in the choices given in the text, it is of no use to you on your quest. The choices you make from the illustrations direct you to other sections. Be sure to keep track of the picture page you are at with the Gnomish Mount Nevermind worksheet bookmark. There you go.
TM.
Which you can separate from the back cover and mark down all the items you require for the final battle. Also
Ansel will do.
between Lucy and Dave. The sections to which you are sent explain what happened as a result of your choices. There is danger at every turn, but there are also vital clues along the way that will help you complete your quest. Luck and even more common sense, you will be able to help the gnomes overcome the dragon armies. Dragonomies.
Dragonomies. Like, yeah. Alright then.
There's some other bits.
Combat system. Oh, we do need a dice.
Oh, okay.
Or a
I have a
die.
D12.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, nice.
that.
Okay.
Of course,
the
Dave came prepared. I thought we had to use a dice for this.
The DM is here.
Yep. We're all safe. It's fine. Yes.
Trying to skim if there's any. Yeah. 20 days in which to gather everything you can find that might be useful in stopping the invading dragon army. Well, usually if you go into a chamber, you will spend 24 hours there. It takes into account inspecting. Spend 24 hours in a room?
Blimey.
That's.
Big
okay.
rooms.
And the camera a little bit
We got 20 rooms.
more. Here you go.
I'm in frame.
The light glowing
Oh, yeah.
What's it?
Oh,
Usually,
sorry.
if you go into a chamber, you'll spend 24 hours there. This takes into account inspecting various machines, talking with the gnomes and creatures around you, and eating and sleeping. There will be times
Important.
during your quest when you accidentally or on purpose return to a certain area. If this happens, you use only half a day, 12 hours.
Ah, neat.
Keep track of this time. If you
Yeah.
return to a chamber to get something you left there or get information from things you didn't look at before, it takes only half a day. If you arrive there and quickly leave again, you use no time at all. Okay. Special conditions exist to give you more or less time in the game. Text will always tell you how much time to add or subtract in each hours. Keep track of the passage of time on the worksheet bookmark. Ready for the final battle or when your 20 days have run out, turn immediately to...
Cool. I was just about to say something. I
Uh-huh.
can't remember. Oh yeah, can you send this to PDF? So I can have a look at it as well.
Oh,
Because there's a
sure.
combat table that we need to keep referencing back to. Obviously,
Yeah.
Dave's, I assume, got this up as well, but probably good if we all.
Sure.
This.
So I'm guessing it may be different to a normal choose your adventure where if you make the wrong step you die. It's more. I don't think we're probably not dying in this.
I think you can die.
I
Can we?
think there are ways to die because there is combat, but
Yeah.
like
Those.
this is in the same series as another one that Lucy and I are a lot more familiar. And that one there was less dying and more just being bounced around from scene to scene. So like if you lost an encounter you would get sent somewhere else instead, that kind of thing. So
Sure.
I'm expecting this to be a bit more structured that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a way to die exists, I'm sure we'll find it exactly.
Oh
how it
yeah,
is,
we
but-
will. Absolutely. Oh hi.
Hello.
Joey wants to join in.
Hi, Joey.
Gnomes 100, dragons 0, cats.
Oh, Joey can actually
200.
hear me today.
Oh
can,
yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
can.
Hi, Joey.
I don't think he cares.
No reaction.
Sad times.
It's snuffling.
Right, I have a
Doing it.
combat table ready. Let's go.
Ooh.
Well, oh yeah.
Ugh,
So we move
we have
around.
to thingy the cat.
Pay the tax.
Bless you, cat. Sniffle, snuffle.
Chambers.
He's getting his.
Oh, I've only just noticed that the name is Rye, as in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed. Hello
Yep.
to Sherlock Holmes and Jason Isaac.
Indeed. But yes, Joey is
Wondered.
particularly fluffy at the moment, and has just fluffed like there's so much fur
Yeah.
everywhere. He's shedding.
His coat doesn't know what.
Nor does he.
It's like it's bulking up for the winter now, but also getting rid. Still warm.
Okay. You got distracted. We
Yes.
start.
The next bit talks about the gnome flinger, the catapult that moves
Oh, yeah.
you around the mountain. But it says you will learn more
The gnome flinger.
when you turn to 8 and start the adventure.
Because this is more bad
I
news.
think that's okay.
Decide because you have no real alternative to try to help the little. First question is: if you're the general of an army, where are the troops? The gnomes trot out 68 gnomes, all dressed in the oddest assortment of armor and using the strangest weapons you ever saw. Your army is deadly, all right. The only way it would kill dragons is if the dragons laugh themselves to death. Ask if this is all the army there is. The head military gnome gets defensive. Military thing he has done in decades.
Hey-oh.
Speaking slowly, as if he thinks you are stupid. He says there are hundreds of thousands of life quest projects being worked on in the mountain, and even an invasion of dragons, draconians, and human warriors couldn't stop this activity. Life quests, after all, are what a gnome is all about. When the gnomes realize that you really are concerned about how to fight this battle, they tell you that the entire mountain is filled with powerful devices of war, each ready and able to defeat the dragons. Now they're talking. But when you ask where these items are, none of the military gnomes know. They each have made a life quest of military fighting, but not of fighting with military weapons. The twinge of worry begins to nag at you. Your task then is clear. All you have to do is find as many of these military items as you can in the provided. Then you think to ask, aren't gnomes the only living things in Mount Nevermind? They look at each other, consternation on their faces. Then they all talk at once. There's cousin Isiel's pet raccoon,
Nice.
the horse gnome ship life questers whose mounts have been put to pasture, the hybrids the biologists developed, and... Yes? Well, it seems that some parts of the mountain have a few monsters that have moved in. They might not like being disturbed. Now you really begin. Voice, Dave?
No problem.
Say the gnomes, and they trundle out the biggest, shiniest, most powerful suit of armor you've ever seen. The gnomes have carefully prepared a suit of steam-powered armor for your use. They help you into it and show you how to use it. Mech suit.
It's
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm. You are amazed at the power it gives you. The armor multiplies even your puny strength and protects you at the same time. Suited up, you walk out into the mountain, ready for anything.
Next bit. Gnomish
Uh,
assistance.
Yeah, if you want.
These are quite
Go
entertaining.
for it.
You have 68 faithful gnomes to help you and obey your every command. You don't know how they do it, but every time you enter a chamber, no matter how you get there, those 68 gnomes, at least you assume they are the same ones, are right behind you. They won't help in combat because you are the leader, but they are the ones that carefully carry any items you find back to the holding area for the great battle. The holding area is a large plain outside the entrance of the mountain where the dragons must come if they are going to invade. So whatever you find will be taken to where you need it, or so the gnomes tell you when you ask them. Gnomes speak very fast. When word of your coming reached Mount Nevermind, all the gnomes were told to speak more slowly for your honour and benefit. Sometimes they forget and their words run together, but you've discovered that trying to slow them down only gets them more excited. So to save some time, you try to decipher what they are saying. Anyone? Gnome?
When are the
Perfect.
weather run together?
Thanks, Dave. Oh yeah, there's the machinery figure-out chart. You haven't the slightest idea how the gnomes make and use all the things they have. You aren't a technical person, but you are a very bright young man. Whenever the text tells you to try to figure out an item, you use the gnomish machinery figure-out chart on page 157. Just follow the instructions there, and you will soon understand how the gnomes build what they build. Did he go for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Bus is over.
Okay. Bookmarks. Well, we know what that is. We don't need
Yeah.
to talk about the bookmarks because secrets.
Fiddle with the noise gate a little bit more, apparently.
Oh yeah, I think what you could do is make a shortcut that turns it on and off. And when one of you guys are reading, you could turn it off.
Maybe, but
And
I
I'll
might
just
just
avoid-
forget about that. I've just lowered the
Okay.
threshold a little bit more.
Sure.
Right. So, should we start?
Yeah.
Oh, even more bad news. That's the next bit, right?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh, the random effects tables.
Yeah.
When the text informs you. Yeah, okay, so that's...
Okay.
Yeah. I have all the tables here, so
Cool.
we should be good.
Yeah. Yeah. So even more bad news. Dave, do you want to take this one?
Sure. You are about to explore Mount Nevermind for a noble purpose. You have a willing crew of 68 gnomish warriors ready to do anything you ask, except be warriors.
Woo!
You've got a great steam-powered armor that increases your strength and your ability to hit enemies. You are ready. But as the gnomes lead you towards the main hall, you see a tiny green humanoid creature disappear into the darkness. What's that? You shout. Gnome.
Oh,
Says a gnome, obviously embarrassed.
that's just an imp. We don't know how they got on the mountain, but they seem to be multiplying like flies and are everywhere. They're usually just mischievous, but they could be a problem.
Great, it's bad enough I have to fight a dragon army in 20 days. Now I have to worry about imps too. Well, we will take care of them as they come along. Is there anything else I should know about?
Well,
The oldest says.
there are numerous tunnels, especially in the lower areas, that gnomes don't use anymore. They have sometimes become the homes of possibly dangerous monsters.
Monsters! All the gnomes around you look very sad and respectful. You'll never hear the whole story if you don't let them finish. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, it seems that there are some monsters in some of the abandoned areas. A gnome can easily spot the entrance to such places and avoid them. You see, usually the monsters just roam around in their own areas and eat each other. It's only sometimes that they come out and eat gnomes. But we do have a committee looking into the problem. So there are dangerous monsters and there are imps to deal with, but that's all.
He stands as tall as he can, gives you a kind of salute, and says,
Three gnomes? No, we don't have any trouble with these minor problems. No, you won't have any trouble with these minor problems. Should we get started?
I take you by the hand and lead you towards the gnome flinger. Turn to 8 and begin your quest. And then there's a thing about the figure out chart,
Yes.
which I guess we'll learn when we get to it.
We'll learn when we get to it. Yeah. Who wants to go? Who wants to go next? Right, shall I read the next bit?
If you like.
Let's go.
Sure, we'll just keep rotating in that
Yeah,
manner.
every time something goes.
Goes.
Yeah, I know.
Me,
He's
you,
just
Sam.
slumped on the
Slumped
floor.
across the floor.
Right. You eye the gnome flinger suspiciously. It doesn't look like anything you want to have any part of, but you glance again at the cliff with all its strangely shaped entryways. You can feel your curiosity overcoming your caution. There is a small knock on the leg of your armour. You look down to see a gnome, calling himself Tromsh, standing impatiently at your side.
Well,
He says, his voice oozing doubt as to your ability to handle the gnome's problems, and whether you even have the courage to be flung through the air to somewhere up on the cliff. Yes, the gnomes of Mount Nevermind need help, and never mind the fact that you've never done anything but work in a bakery. Never mind the fact that even the smallest draconian soldier must outweigh you by 100 pounds. Never mind that you know nothing about military matters. The gnomes are looking to you for help, and by Rayox, you're going to try. Turn to 8A. Next person.
Sam?
Dave.
Do you want it, Dave?
Next bit.
it's your
8A?
turn.
Me?
That was your turn.
I
Oh yeah, Dave did actually read the last bit.
Fair, yeah.
But you had a long monologue in it.
Hoping to see something that will help you make up your mind, you climb into the earthen platform bearing the gnome's steam-powered lift system, the Gnome Flinger.
Bum, bum, bum.
A gnarled, muscular, leather apron-clad gnome introduces himself as Gnompsh the Finger Boss.
Flinger boss.
Flinger Boss.
That's a different thing.
The text is very small and my eyes are a little fuzzy
Do
today.
you wanna play?
No,
Pick on
this
my
is
phone.
fine.
All right.
Gnompsh the Flinger Boss.
There you go.
I mean, come on, it's not
Yeah. Okay.
beyond. Yeah. He thrusts you toward the reclining seat, saying,
First trip home. Nothing at all to worry about. This is the fastest, most reliable tested known device anywhere in Mount Nevermind. It was built by my great-great-great-grand-grand-grumps. And my family's life quest has been to make it better and better all the time.
You stir restlessly under his barrage of words. Every time one of the
Brilliant.
gnomes talks to you, you hope you'll be able to understand him, but it doesn't seem to happen. By your side, Gnompsh, at least as you understand that much, still talks while he pushes you into the gnome flinger seat. You're about to resign yourself to whatever the gnomes have in store when you shout,
Stop. Guess I'm me.
Gnompsh and the other gnomes who have been twisting dials, checking steam valves, and shoveling coal stop what they're doing and stare at you, open-mouthed incredulity on their faces.
I'm sorry,
You say, surprised at the anguish in your voice.
but if I'm going to go through Mount Nevermind and find the things I think will help you and me beat the dragon army, I've got to understand what you're saying. Please talk slowly whenever you say anything to me. I'm English and I'm in a foreign country.
The gnome's looks change to ones of pity and dismay. The coal shoveler clucks under his breath, and you think you catch the murmured words.
Oh, fella, it would happen too. Don't have the brains for it. But I guess we can say it better anyway. Wouldn't be kind to let him realize how weak-minded he is.
Gnompsh gently pats your hand, saying loudly as if you were deaf.
I will do that, young man, and will remind everyone else to talk slowly too.
He makes a gesture toward a less muscular gnome working on the gnome flinger. He's also younger, you see, as he turns toward you and raises an eyebrow questioningly.
Get on with it, Connect.
The Flinger boss orders. You watch as young Next gathers a number of brightly coloured flags and begins making broad gestures in the air with them. Suddenly, a loud whistle sounds and you see gnomish heads popping from the many openings in the rock wall in front of you. They all watch Next's signals, which quickly become faster than the eye can see, flips and twirls. You're afraid that Next will twist himself into a pretzel if he keeps this up for long. Finally, once more turning his head and giving you a look of pity combined with impatience, slows down the motion of the flags almost to a stop. The gnomes on the cliff all look at you, shrug their shoulders, and duck back into the cliff openings.
The far-talking family is now using a new system to send messages. Everyone knows now to speak slowly.
Announces Gnomepsh.
Thank you.
You answer. That's probably too quiet.
Thank you.
You answer in a tiny voice. Turn to 8B.
Dave.
You see that you sit in the gnome flinger, not liking anything you see, as the gnomes around you explain what you are indeed seeing.
I see.
Before you are 5 levels of cliffs. There are also 2 chambers that you can easily walk to without being flung.
You seriously consider getting out of the gnome flinger and going toward one of the areas within walking distance, but you politely wait until the gnomes are done explaining. And you get a fairly good idea of what every entrance on the cliff face means to the gnomes.
Alright. Chart.
There's one that makes you Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to that one.
So what's that one then?
That might be difficult to
1,
hit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is that 7? I don't know. Anyway. The closer you get to the time of the dragon army's invasion, the harder it is for the gnomes to concentrate on their flinging. The chart above judges your success rate for each fling depending on how many days are left before the invasion. Each time you wish to be flung, generate a number from 1 to 12, then read the chart. If you get the number you need or higher, go to the page number of the chamber you want to reach. If you get less than the number you need, you miss your target and go 1 level lower and 1 entrance to the right. Add any extra points you acquire while on your quest also. For example, if you try for A on the highest level and miss, you would reach B on the next lower level. If you really didn't want to go to B, you could use up half a day to return to the gnome flinger, but remember, you don't have a lot of time. If you aim for the far right side of the cliff and miss, you are flung to the left side 1 level down. If you aim for the lowest level and miss, you are flung on an odd number to the library and on an even number to the lights chamber, both within walking distance of the gnome flinger. Days on the chart are measured only in whole days. If you are at 9 and 1/2 days in your quest, just read the 9-day column on the chart. Okay, cool. 9B. Who's you?
I've copy-pasted the chart if we need it later.
Fabulous.
We will. Me reading? Yep. Or Dave?
No, it's your turn.
That's you.
It's me? Okay. The information you receive about these caverns is sketchy at best. You are only able to get hints about the places because the gnomes tend to be very clannish, even in the mountain, and don't get around much. Looking over the possible areas, you select one, tell the gnomes, and then close your eyes and hope for the best. Suddenly, you feel yourself being flung!
Joey.
I'm just
Who's a
yelling.
flung and then we just had a...
Note: when you think you've explored enough of the chambers, or when your 20 days have run out, like it or not, you will have to face the Dark Queen's minions. And when you are ready for the final battle, see the art on pages 80 and 81, then turn to page 82. Good luck.
Right, I guess we choose where we get flung then.
I don't
Okay.
understand how this works.
Are we aiming for the bat? Do we want to aim for the bat cave?
Sure, why not? Being Batman would be helpful for
We
the
need
rest.
to, what was it, roll a die, D12, and if we get the number we need or higher, go to the page number of the chamber. Okay, so.
Well, hang on, it says there's third on the second level. second highest level. That's the catapult. Is that right? Start the catapult.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Catapult. And it's
Alright.
day 1.
Yeah.
So what? How does it work again?
So we need to get. Hang on, what?
Are these the different levels?
Yeah, I would assume so. But
If you
then
try
there's.
for A on the highest level, you miss. You B.
Yeah, highest level from left. The nest, the cold, the bottle.
The number you need or higher, and then it's got the days. But why are there 5 rows?
I'm not sure.
Chart is slightly confusing.
Yeah, it is a bit. 1, 2 to 4, 5 to 7. Are they like so? It's the days.
It must be the levels, because it's easier to hit the ones on the bottom. Yes,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so we need a 5 or up, and we hit
Alright.
our target. A roll. A 2.
Well, we go. So we go. What is it? A level down and 1 to the right. Is it? If you get less than the number
Yeah.
you need, you miss your target. And go 1 level lower and 1 entrance to the right. So we get the. Is it like a tree there?
Armory.
The armory, page
76.
76. Let's go.
Well, it's not page 70. It's 76.
Entry
sorry.
76. Sorry, not page 76.
Okay. Stepping out of the passageway, you discover yourself in a huge chamber that thunders with the roar of heavy machines. You recognize giant projectile throwers of various types. You've certainly seen armor before, though you don't see any powered armor like you're wearing. Why are they mentioning armor out of nowhere? But
This
what
is
the
armory.
thundering... Okay. I guess... The thunders with the roar projectile throwers. I guess they're a type of armor. Okay.
I guess.
I get... I didn't get that on the first go.
But
But what the thundering stuff that moves in the massive stateliness is, you have no idea. There are several gnomes working around the chamber, completely absorbed in what they're doing. Or deet.
I think that's meant to be deaf.
Dead?
Sure.
Deaf.
I
You're
hope not
sure
dead.
which. They ignore you completely, but an imp wanders nonchalantly towards you. You know it's challenging you in some unspoken way.
The dance battle.
Will you fight the imp? Talk to it? If you have something you think it ought to know, or just ignore it and get on with investigating the things in the room. You're certain these things could be helpful in the final battle.
Do we want to fight the imp or talk to? I don't think we've got anything that we need to say to the imp, do we?
It does say we can just ignore it.
Yeah.
Fight or ignore. I think we just.
Just ignore it.
Alright.
So
We can investigate things.
Cannons, crossbows, tanks, knights in armor, guns, draconian statues, and 3 tunnels. If you have not been to this chamber before, you instantly notice upon oh no, if you have been.
Oh,
to
you
the
have.
chamber
Okay.
I thought
Okay,
there's
I'll
not.
ignore
Oh,
that.
there's our
don't
diagram.
know.
On
Hey.
the next page down is our diagram.
Oh, it's like an
cool
actual tank.
illustration. Yeah, literal.
Great.
Yeah.
Ballistas and tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slight difference
I mean-
in time period there.
Yeah. I think we should get a tank. That sounds useful.
I'm good to have a look at a tank.
Let's look at a tank. What's that? 96B.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, are we keeping track of where we've been? We want to like just log down pages,
Oh, yeah, I
just
can
in
do that.
just in case we like goof and need to backtrack.
Yeah.
That was
76.
76.
Armory. Gotcha.
Yeah, 96.
Oh. If you killed or sent away the imp, turn to 154. If not, turn to 38.
Damn.
All right, 38J it is then. Back we go.
Oh, that's pain. That won't work.
38J. My turn.
Yep.
As you head toward the huge trundling machines at the back of the chamber, a gnome rushes up, hailing you and exclaiming at your good luck in being here at this very moment. At least you think that's what he says. He's talking so fast. Why?
We
Anyone?
just perfected the ultimate dragon killing machine. We call it the steam-powered mail delivery cliff-proof trundler.
Not certain you heard that correctly. You say... You want me... You...
Huh? Why?
It seems that it started out to be a mail transporting cart, and they wanted to be sure that it could survive a fall in the cliff-like interior of Mount Nevermind, so they covered it in armor plate, changed the wheels to huge flexible treads, and so on, and they ended up with that vast trundler. Intrigued, you wonder if you should test the strength of the thing. It might be just what you need as a defensive measure during the battle. If you want to ask the gnome to shoot at you while you're inside the trundler, turn to 102F. If not, congratulate the gnome on his accomplishment and return to 76.
That'll rip.
Should we make the gnome
Yeah.
shoot at us? Yep.
Might as well.
Written
102.
down 38J.
F. 102F. What we got? Okay. Who's up next? Is it you?
Is it me?
I
Sam.
think it's you.
You walk to the far end of the chamber, catching a glimpse, you think, of the imp watching you, and climb into the trundler. The gnome scurries to the other end and prepares one of the big projectile weapons, and aims it at your protective trundler as you peer out a small window. He aims and fires. Roll the die. If you get a 1 to 6, turn to 55F. If you get 7 to 12, turn to 110D.
Roll.
Okay, 50-50.
that.
Don't know which one's good or not, or dropped it.
Nope.
Nope, no idea.
9. That could
A
be
9. A
What?
7 to 12, 110D.
Why do we have to be inside it to test it?
Because we are foolish.
110D.
good. Just as he fires, you suddenly find yourself naked to the oncoming projectile.
Uh-oh.
When you hear an evil laugh, you realize that the trundlers were just illusions created by the malicious imp.
No.
The projectile fired at you is real, but the gnome's aim isn't very good,
Okay.
so it hurls on by you, smashing into the wall in the back. Wishing you had disposed of the imp, you return to 76.
Great. Back to 76 we go.
So
Well, the
there
tanks
isn't a
aren't
real
real.
tank, and the gnome was lying, or there is a real one and you got into a fake one.
Yes, maybe. Fake one. Does Joey want to...
76, we now have the, if you've been to this chamber before, which we
yeah.
have. Negotiating with a cat, 1 sec.
Oh yeah, you notice that the imp and all its effects are gone. There are no tanks in the background.
Damn.
Otherwise, everything is as you left it.
The tank was bait. We got.
Oh, we did.
But we didn't get
We
injured.
got too greedy.
We
That's
didn't
fine.
take any damage, and we've learned
No,
the lesson
true.
not to trust imps. So
Yes.
all
Yeah,
right.
even if we're not talking to them, they can do stuff. So
Yep.
maybe attack them if we need.
Yeah. Right. Back to 76 we are. What should we look at?
Guns, knights, crossbows, cannons,
cannons,
tunnels.
maybe.
Cannon sounds good.
or the statues might just be like lore dump, finding out about
could be some info.
Draconians.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, let's look at the
Maybe
statues.
do that one?
yeah.
75G. It's just back a page.
I know how alphabets.
It looks like a
Oh.
C.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's a G.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, down here, chat.
Whose go is it?
Yours, I think.
75G. Reluctant to look too closely at the wooden draconian statues, you venture only close enough to discover that they appear to be just practice dummies for the gnome's projectile throwing. Return to 76.
Okay.
Cool.
No useful information.
All statues.
Cannons.
Cannons.
Let's do it. 59J. This sounds like it might have more in it.
You're just scrolling, not
Yeah.
Yep.
jumping.
Dave's go?
Or
No, it's Sam.
Me, yeah.
That was you. Sorry.
You marvel at the ingenuity the gnomes use to create different kinds of cannon-like projectile weapons. Chunk throwers, the head gnome engineer calls them. Sorry. Well, I mean, it's fine.
Chunk
Chunk
throwers.
Thank
There's
you.
an echo in here.
He's been working on such devices all his life and has finally achieved an amazing reliability of approximately 26.52%.
Seems fine.
Who wants to do character?
You mean that you only hit your target 1/4 of the time?
You ask, astounded.
Oh no, there's only 1 in 4 chance the device will explode when you ignite it.
Before you can react to that bit news, he goes on.
Hey, I know why you're here. Oh, suddenly he's talking slowly. And one of these things could really help in the battle. Why don't you test one out? Of course, there's only one working right now, but you really ought to try it.
If you agree to test one chunk thrower that works, anticipating that you'll get a very helpful device for the final battle, turn to 46D. If not, you thank the gnome who turns away, disgruntled at your lack of interest, and return to 76.
I mean, we've got to try it.
It's a 1 in 4 chance of not exploding.
Yeah.
but
I'm already on
Gonna
my
have to take
way.
some
It's going to
risks.
explode, isn't it?
Yeah.
At 46D.
46D. A gnomish engineer shows you how to aim the thrower at a clear space in the back of the cavernous chamber. He then loads it with a chunk. Roll the die. 1 to 3 is what we want.
We hope.
12.
Oh no! Turn to 711. Oh no,
71.
71i. Sorry, not
Oh,
711.
yeah. That's what I tried to go to 7.
I was like, blimey, that's a lot more pages than there was in
Yeah.
this.
Shall I keep
71i.
going? Because that was a really short one.
Yeah, go on.
Following the engineer's directions, you aim the device and press a red button.
Dark.
Yells the gnome, and all the other gnomes in the cavernous chamber fall to the floor with hands over their ears. Then you find out why. The chunk thrower, instead of sending its projectile off with a roar, explodes with tremendous bang, doing 10 points of damage to your power armor.
Yay.
Have we missed how much armor how much health points the armor has? Because we have 10.
Hang on. Yeah, the armor will have more than that, won't it? Let me check. 1 moment. Unless it's the back. Maybe it's the back. Is it the back?
Oh, hi, Josh. Are we doing a fighting fantasy
Oh,
book?
hi, Josh.
Josh, you'll know this one. It's Gnomes
Yeah.
100 Dragon 0.
Yeah.
We stole it from Loading Ready Run.
Ba-dub, skibbity bub. Do we have?
Um,
Does it say? What does it say?
I don't...
Combat. Hang on. There we go. No. It doesn't. Doesn't actually say.
Hmm.
Do we not have?
It must
gotta
say
have.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Without permanent your steam-powered armor also has points of strength, but it doesn't say how much, unless it's the bottom.
We could just keep a tally.
Could do. Oh no, here we go. Oh, we had to roll.
Oh.
We had to roll life
Missed
points and steam power, I think.
Pretty sure we rolled the best number.
Yeah, let's say we rolled the best number. So let's say the armor is 40
Was.
and points was, so now we're down to 30 and we're 30.
We're 30. Okay.
Oh wait, no, we're 10, sorry. Not 30.
Yeah, I thought we just had a set
yeah,
number.
yeah. No. So armor's 40, we're 10.
Oh.
Great.
Armor with a U is a brand of canned meat in the States. I mean, technically it is here too.
No.
Want me to take the U out? You can complain.
Well, I'm just thinking, you know, what is a person
Yep.
wearing armor but not some form of canned meat? Like,
Lol.
Very good.
thank you.
Just need a tin opener.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was
who,
that.
Who was Dave? You were reading this one,
Dave
weren't
was
you?
reading.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, that's
I
okay.
was doing the-
You got distracted.
Okay. The engineer comes running over from where he had jumped to just to just as you press the button and says,
My oh my, I guess I had my figures wrong. Maybe it said it works only 26.52% of the time and explodes the rest of the time. Going to have to work on that.
"Oh,
Right.
that's what I thought he said the first time anyway."
Your ears ringing. Return to 76.
Yeah, that's how I
76.
interpreted it as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Right. Well, we done cannons.
this armory
Guns?
sucks.
Yeah, not great.
Maybe there's more in the back.
There are tunnels.
I'm guessing we can just check everything and maybe hurt ourselves.
Yes.
We might as well just go through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Guns.
Guns.
What could possibly go wrong there?
Nothing. 34B.
All
Alright, I'll do this if you want.
right.
You find a small wooden rack holding several peculiar gnomish devices that, unlike everything else in this chamber, look small enough to be held when used. Turn to the gnomish machinery figure-out chart on page 157. If you succeed in reaching B, turn to this. If you fail, turn to this. Okay, right, I'll look at the chart. So. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Right, start.
I'm not going to put the chart up on stream. 'cause
No,
that'll be
Dave needs to
FF.
roll.
Okay.
I'll get.
What'd you get?
7.
Got a 7. Okay, that's good. Got to A. Go again.
4.
4, also good. Keep rolling low.
Okay. 1.
It's great.
I'm not cheating.
For the purpose of chat, it's a flow chart.
Yeah.
That's like
3.
We figured it out.
Hey!
So we got to B. So what do we need to do? Where do we need to go? If you succeed in reaching B, turn to 74F. We succeeded. Woo!
Sure, we did.
74F.
Shall I?
Who's next? It's Dave next, I think.
Is it?
Or is it you?
Is it not Dave?
Oh, no,
me?
Dave just read.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Just as you realize that the things will shoot small but powerful projectiles from a handy standing or even running position, a gnome comes over to you and tells you that they are actually gnomish nail plungers meant to be used for carpentry. But one of the armory life questers discovered that they make better weapons and carpentry tools, so here they are. You may take 2 of them.
Hey!
Each is a
Nice.
single shot device that does 10 points of damage. Turn to 76. Right.
Nice, so we've got 2 guns.
2 guns that do 10 points of damage each. Once.
Nice.
Nice.
Fabulous. Okay. Not bad. I guess do we look at the... What have we looked at? We haven't looked at the crossbow yet, have we?
Not the
No.
crossbow or the tunnels.
Or the knights? Did we look at the knights? No, we didn't look at the knights. We looked at the statues.
No.
Oh.
Crossbow then? 96.
90,
96k. Who's on this one?
Me.
Okay.
You go up to the gnome seated on the driver's seat of what looks like a huge crossbow. The gnome explains that it's an onager, a type of ballista. That doesn't mean much to you, but the thing doesn't look like much of a weapon either. When you say something to that effect, a slight sneer creeps into your voice, based on what you think is considerable experience in weaponry, even though you're only a baker.
To be fair, we do have now a bit of experience with cannons and tanks.
This
and
is
guns.
true. Yes. Do you want to be a dwarf? A dwarf? A gnome?
Okay, yep.
But I've done something special, and quite secret to improve it. However,
Dave?
He says, slowing down for you.
let me present a challenge to you. You go down to the other end, and I'll shoot one of the darts from this contraption at you. If you survive, I'll give you one of our best armored devices that will add 10 points to your offensive capabilities in the upcoming battle.
Why do we have to try them like
I don't know.
That's quite a challenge and quite a reward, but what an alternative. If you agree to the challenge, turn to that. Okay.
I mean, I guess we're agreeing.
Yes.
I want those damage
124.
points.
I
Yeah. Zooming in. Stop zooming.
Oh, goodbye.
Ah!
Yeah. For me to do it.
That's fine. Am I reading?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay. Figuring that the probable reward is greater than the possible damage the silly-looking weapon can do. It's a crossbow, it's not silly-looking. You go down to the other end, figuring that you should easily be able to catch the dart that it shoots. Were we a monk?
We're a monk.
Yep. You stand still while the gnome lines up his weapon. Roll the die. If you get an even number, turn to 50. J. If you get an odd number, turn to 108F. What we got?
9.
9. An odd 108F. I bet that's bad.
Nope.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. You.
The dart flies so slowly that you simply reach up and pluck the projectile out of the air. This means it's not a good crossbow.
Yes.
Your sneer building to a crescendo.
No, building is a crescendo. That always bugs me, that. Doesn't build
Building
to a crescendo. A crescendo is building. Anyway,
It's a
carry on.
crescendo on a crescendo.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how does a sneer anyway?
Yeah, well.
Your sneer building to a crescendo. You return. It's like you're going. "Nah," and getting louder like a fog.
Yes.
You return to the disappointed gnome's side, and he does indeed live up to his promise. He gives you a special gnomish device that adds 10 points to your offense in the final battle.
Nice.
Whooping in triumph, you
Whoop.
return to 76.
Nice. You got that, Dave? Nice.
Jumping
Special
with a
device.
flick of the heels.
Lovely jubbly. Right, knights. Is that what
Yep.
we have yet to look at?
Sure, knights and then the tunnels. I'm fine just spending time doing this. I'm
Yeah.
not too fussed about tracking the time.
26. Oh, yeah, we don't need to bother playing. 26
G.
G.
If you are reading along at home,
Ooh, they've got the.
Scattered about the chamber are human-sized figures in replicas of various kinds of armor. You realize that all have the insignia of the Dark Queen and the
Ooh.
Draconian armies, though only one is the armor of a Dragon High Lord. As you start to look at the armor, a gnome leaps to your side, saying,
I wouldn't.
oh, go near.
"Go
them.
near."
Oh, I wouldn't go near them if I were you.
You think you might
Oh,
be useful to you in battle. Oh no, if you think, do that.
Ooh.
The gnome says it's bad, but maybe it's good.
I feel like we're foolhardy, aren't we? Touch the things!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Maybe if we get really low health or armor, we'll be more cautious.
Maybe.
that's
But
that's
also.
usually, yeah.
150.
If
150. Whose go is it? Mine?
you
As you inspect the Dragon High Lord armor, you accidentally touch the button that puts it into a gnomish designed steam power mode. Fun. And it sets off the other 4. They're attacking you! You must fight all 5 armor figures! Oh dear. Well, I guess we're doing combat. Let's go to the combat table.
I'm
Woo,
pretty sure
combat.
we win this.
Yeah, we definitely win this, right? Absolutely something we do. So. No, stop it, phone. What have we got? What are they called?
armor
Dragon
figures.
High Lord.
Dragon High Lord armor. Armor figures. Armored figures, I guess.
Yep.
Page 76, yeah. So, I guess we roll.
I'm rolling. 2.
Number or less to hit. Yes.
So we hit them.
We hit them once, which means we give them.
They take 5 points of damage, I think.
We've got armor on, and we give 5 points of damage to them. So,
Ooh.
hang on, how many life points do they have? Nope, still need to go again. Do
Okay.
they roll? I assume they roll. Yeah. So we roll for them.
I'll roll for them. Okay. 7.
They do not hit. Hey.
Ah, suckers.
And then
We roll a 9.
We do not hit. We miss.
Okay.
Rah, rah.
They rolled an 11.
They miss. Wow, they're bad.
We rolled a 9 again.
We also miss. We just sit there going,
They rolled a 10.
Sorry, they rolled a 10. They also
Yeah.
miss. This
We
is
rolled a
great.
3.
We hit them. That's
Yay.
10, so that's... So, hang on,
7 the second.
Armoured figures, so... Is it... The health points I've got here, life points rather, is that for all of them, or is that just for one? Because it says armoured figures.
But if it says armored figures and then the page number,
Yeah.
then it's saying that's the combat encounter.
That's
So
the combat. Okay, so that's fine.
I think we just win.
We haven't won. No, we haven't won yet.
Okay.
We still got to do damage. They need to roll.
They rolled an 8.
Nope.
We rolled a 2.
We hit them. They still have two more hit points.
Okay. They rolled a 4.
Oh damn! They hit 3 points of damage to us. Or armor, I guess.
Damage, yeah. 27. We rolled a 2.
We hit them. They're dead.
Yay!
117 I.
117 eye. A lot of eyes. Who's reading?
I can take it.
I've lost track.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Go
yeah.
on.
Your own massive powered armor overpowers one by one the automated armor figures. They fall to the floor, shattering into their separate pieces as two gnomes stand on the sidelines just going... A beatbox competition has broken out.
Nice.
When the battle is over, they hurry to the pieces and start putting them together again as you return to 76.
Nice.
Oh, didn't get anything.
Another
Sad
dad.
times. Is that all? Have we poked everything now in the room?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right, which tunnels
We'll
do
go
we want?
tunnels.
Back left, center, or right?
We'll go left to right. 74E.
Alright, 74E.
Of the 3 dark tunnels that lead out the back of the chamber, you decide to go through the left-hand one. After you follow a gentle slope upward for a while, you find yourself in 106. I'll carry on.
Yep.
You can't believe your eyes. This chamber is big enough to hold an entire huge castle.
What?
And surrounding it are a number of giant catapults as well as other things that you can't quite identify as positively. The only person you see is a female gnome. You're about to go talk with her when you spot an imp sneaking out of a pit and hiding behind the legs of various pieces of machinery. But there's no mistaking the little piggish eyes. Should we fight it this time? Because the last one
think
messed
so.
with us.
Yeah, let's go fight it. 121i.
We don't have anything
Does this-
to say to it.
No.
Does this count as losing another day?
I don't know.
I think
I can't be bothered to keep track of the time,
I think
frankly.
going
Yeah.
to a new room kind of does, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
I think it's each room is a day. In which case you can only go to 20 rooms.
It did say there's
Yeah.
ways you can get time back, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to mark that on our thing as day 2, but
Alright.
if we go over, we'll go over just to see what it's like. Why did I roll? It's like, let's fight it.
Who's reading this? 121i?
Yeah, go on.
Note, whenever you are fighting an imp, use the generic imp at the top of the combat table. It will serve for all fights unless the text states otherwise. You have decided to take on the imp in this area. The creature is small, but you have heard legends about its magical powers of destruction.
Mhm.
You can see a barbed tail covered in some sort of green goo.
Lovely.
Your mind races over the battling choices, and you pick what you hope is the right fighting plan.
Were you pointing at me during that?
Yeah, it's small, but you've heard legends about its magical powers of destruction.
Wow. That sounds like Joey, not me.
Both.
Rude.
Um,
Ooh, what do we want to do? Power punch!
rush in swinging, or stand back and throw things.
Or shout. Or catch or shoot.
I'm guessing I'm guessing if we fail to just scare it off or hit it at range, we're gonna have to fight anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well try one of them.
Oh, should we do D? Should we try and get the gnomes organised to try and shoo it away? Because we've still got all these
Yeah.
gnomes following us.
There's a gnome organization
Yeah,
mini game.
Yeah, let's do it. 63G.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, chef.
You decide to make your gnome army work for a change, and try to get them organized into a force that can capture the imp. But from the beginning, things don't work out right. You hear things like,
I think we should all talk about this for a while. What do you think?
My life quest is fighting wars, not chasing imps around the cavern.
I'm just a machine for the job. Let me go get it.
90 minutes later, the imp is... This is why it takes a day to visit a chamber.
Yep.
90 minutes later, the imp is smiling at you snidely, and the gnomes are talking in something they call interpersonal groups to try and get the job done. You don't have any choice. You look up at the imp and say,
Okay, you win this one.
you are forced to search the area and ignore the imp. You can only hope that it doesn't use its legendary magical powers of illusion to hinder you. If you leave the chamber and come back, you have to fight the imp again.
Right.
So, we didn't get to just regular fight it.
Damn, where were we?
74? No,
Okay.
106?
106, I think. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
So-
the next
yeah.
page is the... Yeah.
One of these things is going to be an illusion.
Absolutely. Should we
least.
talk to the female gnome?
Yeah, it's a
maybe
good
she's
plan.
not the illusion.
Well, let's look at what else is here, because yeah, female gnome, trapdoor and floor, gorilla machine.
Oh, no,
Is that a
gorilla-
machine that makes gorillas, or a machine with the power of a gorilla?
Or a machine operated by gorillas.
Why not all three in one?
Yeah. Should we talk to the gnome first, or should we look at the gorillas? Gorilla.
Let's talk in case there's dangerous things we shouldn't touch.
145G.
Which one? Oh, 40.
I'll get this one.
Mhm.
Sure.
You hesitate to interrupt the female gnome at her work. She is concentrating on turning some delicate screws in...
No, decolate.
Oh, wow. Decolate. All right.
Decliate.
Decliate screws.
Decliate.
Yep. In big, the somewhat conical instrument she's working on. Wait, what?
It's a trumpet. It's a trumpet.
It's a dude.
Also, Billiam, hey,
It's
welcome in.
Hi,
literally
William.
Lucy.
It's literally this. We found me. Great, fab. What? I shouldn't have read this bit. You cough and introduce yourself. There's silence for a few excruciatingly long minutes. Then she finally looks up and says,
Oh, hello. I was told you might be along.
You stand there doing the whole you take out.
Earphone.
I just
"I just want to talk.
yeah, just hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Can I have your number?"
I really like. What are you reading?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've just finished Gravity's Rainbow by Thomas.
I hate you.
Yeah. That was probably too quiet
I
for the
hate
mic.
this character.
Yeah.
Who's you? You're you. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, that's basically
It
what he
just-
just did.
What? Hey,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Oh God.
Working on my life quest,
an-
of course. Like all gnomes.
Nice.
Mine is exploring the heavens.
I'm
Oh God.
I'm surprised to see you, a woman, working on a life quest.
Red
Oh, I
pill
hate this.
Baker. Why should you be surprised?
Joel, so it's me reading. I got very invested. She pauses, then shrugs.
Oh, you mean because I'm not keeping house and minding children? Well, that's a very noble activity for those women who feel themselves called to it, but it's not meant for everyone. My parents named me Star, and I'd rather search the night skies, especially since the Queen of Darkness and the Valiant Warrior constellations disappeared from the heavens. I've got to figure out what's going on.
Does this thing help you?
You
No,
point...
it's a trumpet.
Shut up. Trumpets help people. You point to the instrument.
Of course. This is my largest look to the far places without moving the feet instrument. I've been working on this Farseer for a long time. Want to look through it?
If you accept Star's offer, turn to 74G. If not, thank her kindly and go on to other things. I mean, I guess we're definitely
what could
accepting
go wrong looking
no,
through a telescope?
and then you walk out.
Sam's dating advice, everybody.
Yeah, I'll link this again in chat. Yeah, this is a
74G.
There we go. Gnomes 100 Dragon 0. There's like a series of them. They're quite weird.
Yep.
74G.
Yep. You on this?
I can be. I hadn't actually considered this would be exactly up William's.
Yeah.
You kneel down so that your eyes are at about the same level as stars. Aww. She turns the far-seeing device so that the small end meets your eye. You gasp as you see the distant castle suddenly loom large in front of you.
Wow.
You exclaim.
I'd sure like to have one of these. Why am I Matt Berry? Sorry. Carry on, Dave.
Would you? Here, I've got a small one you can have, even though you were an absolute dick to me.
Well, I don't really have time to look at the sky. I've got a battle to prepare for.
I know.
Star replies.
Actually, this little Farseer would be of more use to you in using the gnome flinger to get around Mount Nevermind. In fact, that's what I designed it for.
You take the device, thanking Star. From now on, whenever you use the gnome flinger, you have a bonus of 2 points in trying for the exact location.
Nice.
Return to 106.
I have made a note of that.
Oh yeah, I'll put it on the thing. Farseer.
Matt Berry voice does work for everything. Gnomes 100, Dragons 0. That was my best impression. It wasn't very good. Can you do a good Matt
Plus
Berry?
2.
No, it's Winnie the Pooh that I do. Oh, bother.
I'm sorry for that.
I love honey, me. Mmm. Hey, Rabbit. How are you today? I've just been down Eeyores.
He's really depressed. Right, where are we?
I told him to. She asked him why the long face.
Back to 106.
Good.
I think we should talk to the gnome near the gorilla machine to find out what it's about.
Good plan.
And if it's an illusion.
Yeah, oh, I bet it is. Was it 154H?
Yep.
Dave's turn.
When you decide to talk to the old male gnome who stands in the distance staring at the castle, it seems as if you trudge for miles across the cavern's plain before you reach him. He seems startled to see you, but politely introduces himself as the oldest living member of the He Whose Members Dug the Best family.
Right.
He seems quite proud of his status, but then his face changes from one of pride to deep concern for you. But all he says is,
I wouldn't go near the castle or those catapults if I were you.
when he seems inclined to say nothing more, you return.
I guess we're looking at the gorilla machine then.
Not the castle or the
castles
catapults.
or catapults.
Yeah.
Machine with arms, gorilla machine, trapdoor.
Gorilla machine.
Yeah.
17.
Oh, the imp is still here.
Damn.
Ah! 113G. Gonna be bad. 13G. You near the huge gorilla, which you quickly see is made of metal and is actually a gorilla-shaped catapult. Nice. Prepared to hurl huge boulders at the castle in the distance. When you start to inspect it, however, it turns on you and attacks. Great. Okay, let's look at the gorilla machine. Sure. Where are we? Gorilla. Gorilla.
Doesn't seem like a terribly serious adventure. No. An even sillier one. The Fairy Mound of Dragonkind is another one in this series that sadly Lucy and I are a lot more familiar with. It's excellent. It's very silly.
Don't have gorilla here. Oh yeah, I do. Gorilla catapult. Here we go.
Yep.
Okay, Dave, roll away.
Are we going first?
Yeah. Well, no, it attacks us first, so I guess it goes first.
Oh, 5.
Oh, damn, it hits. We take, ouch, 10 points of damage.
Oof. Okay.
Oof, indeed.
Okay, we roll A 5.
We hit. 5 points of damage to
Yay.
it. Yep.
And a half armor. Okay.
Roll.
It rolls a 7.
It misses.
We roll a 10.
We miss.
It rolls a 5 again.
It
Is that another
misses.
10?
Oh wait, no.
Okay.
Oh, it should have missed.
5.
Sorry, it should have missed the first time.
Oh,
My bad.
okay.
Yay.
I was on the wrong line.
I'll put armor back. 11.
Is this us or it?
That's us, I think.
We miss. 8 or below.
It
we
rolls a 6.
hit. It misses. It was great.
We roll a 1.
We hit. 5 points of
Critical.
damage. Still not dead though.
Damn.
It rolls an 8.
It misses.
We roll a 5.
We hit. It dies.
We killed a gorilla.
We killed a gorilla
machine.
catapult. Yay! Endangered species.
And we didn't actually lose any armor.
No.
Hmm.
Yay.
That's 97B.
97B.
Should I take?
Yeah.
The fact that the metal gorilla catapult is automated makes it easier for you in your human-controlled, steam-powered armor to fight it. Finally, you smash it to bits on the ground in front of you as its rock ammunition rolls away. Return to 106.
Oh, we're just
get anything
going into
from
these
it.
places, destroying stuff and walking out again.
Yeah.
Activating the traps, destroying the traps, and then leaving.
Yep. It's like, oh, I was
Okay.
just. You're basically the health and safety inspector.
This over here on the left, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, probably not, is the gorilla machine. Just destroy.
Machine with arms.
Yeah, sure.
42H.
42H.
The thing with the arms is also a catapult.
Hey,
In fact, it can fling several things at once, making it a formidable weapon.
nice.
You inspect it, wondering if you dare take it with you for the final battle. As you're staring at the
Oh.
steam rising from the conical dome in the center, the arms suddenly grab you.
Ah! What we rolling?
3.
132B.
That looks like the better one.
Hopefully.
It was the tougher one.
132B.
You struggle to get free of the metal arms that squeeze you from every direction. You are afraid that you'll never get free. But suddenly the thing releases you with a fling. But there's no point in breathing a sigh of relief. The thing has flung you straight at the castle. When you land among the sharp pointed stones, 15 points of damage is done to your armor.
Ow.
Okay,
Youch.
Wow.
All right.
we're down to 12.
I mean, he also said don't go to the catapults, so maybe we don't go to the catapults. Because do we want
Yeah.
more damage?
There's a trapdoor, there's darkness.
Go to the darkness.
I believe in a thing called love.
There you go. 19B, let's do it.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Darkness at far left. 19, 19, 19, 19.
Ooh.
Ooh, as soon as you step into the darkness on the left side of the castle, you begin to smell your favourite aroma, things baking. Hurrying along, your mouth watering, you quickly come to 98.
I thought it was just like your favorite aroma. Things.
Things, yes. Things, stuff. 98. Shall I carry on with this one?
Yeah.
Before you even enter the room, your nose tells you quite clearly what is coming. Yeast, gingerbread, strawberries, and aromatic soups all combine to make the air something wonderful breathe. Right. Fantastic sentence. 10 out of 10. The scent of a bakery. But what you don't expect is what you see when you first get there. An unpleasant-looking gnomish baker determined to repel intruders with his rolling pin. Behind him on a table you catch a quick glimpse of another imp, preparing to cause more trouble. If you want to ignore the gnome and ignore the gnome and go right over and deal with the imp, but if you're willing to forget the imp for the moment to talk to the gnome, do you want to try and hurt the imp? Or
But it's not saying ignore the imp and investigate the room. It's saying talk to the gnome.
talk to the
What?
gnome? Or
What if he says, "This imp is my friend, he helps me cook"?
that might be a possibility, I guess. We talk to the gnome then.
Here's the room.
Yes.
58J. Oh, that gnome looks so happy.
Yeah, he wants us there.
58J.
Well,
98.
who wants this one?
It's you.
Me? This is his domain, so it's only polite to introduce yourself to the baker. You stand in front of him and tell him briefly of your background and your mission.
How do you make a gooseberry tart or a chalk and put it in his pocket without getting messy?
He demands. You tell him how your master taught you to compress the dough just so. The baker hums and haws a minute, but finally admits you must know your business.
He's
Like-
also a Minecraft
He's
villager.
a Minecraft villager.
Hmm.
You tell him of your current business and how it is being complicated by the imps.
We've learned. Oh no, sorry, that's you.
We've learned to live with them here,
He says,
but I can see how you might have problems. Tell you what I'm going to do.
and he quickly turns to the table and captures the imp in the pot.
Aha.
Before you can react, the baker has thrust the imp into a bowl of gingerbread batter and tossed it into an oven to bake.
That takes care of that imp.
He exclaims.
Blimey.
The gnome introduces himself as Niebler, the baker, and offers to show you around his domain. Return to 98.
Nice.
Wow.
Definitely
Just
the correct decision.
Yeah, good. Well
Just-
done us.
killed that imp.
Yeah. It's long,
It's a
slow
gingerbread.
baking in the oven. A bit barbaric, but
Mm-hmm.
what do we want?
Ice machine, big steaming pot, device, archway, baker with cookie tray, oven.
I want to know what the device is.
Mm-hmm. That's most likely the thing that will help us in a fight, I guess.
That is the hope.
Yeah.
75k.
There's a big
Dave.
device at the back of the bakery, which appears to be half bellows and half some sort of, well, something else. When you ask Niebler what it is, he recalls that it was brought into the bakery to, well, lubricate something, he thinks.
Got no voice, or do you want me?
I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now.
He adds.
It was used to lubricate the oven. Oh god. In fact, I think it has one more squirt of lubricant in it. Why did I take this one? Why don't you use it on your armor?
He suggests helpfully.
You can be you.
I wonder if anything can go wrong.
You muse.
I can't afford to have anything bad happen to my steam-powered armor. Are you sure it's lubricant?
Of course. Well, there is a chance that it might be glue from when we were repairing the oven, but no, I'm sure it's lubricant. Oh my god.
Okay. We either put lubricant. So I guess it's
You gotta
either.
read
Dave,
that
you
bit,
gotta
Dave.
read the next
There's-
sentence.
There's some text
If you
there.
want to squirt the squirting device at your armor.
We're all mature adults here, not children.
Squirt that device.
Oh god.
So I'm guessing it's going to add points to the armor or take them away.
Yeah.
59C,
C.
wasn't it?
Let's
Yep.
do it.
See what happens.
Didn't realise we were playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes. 59C. Oh my. Dave continues to read this, please.
Aiming the nozzle of the huge squirter at the joints in your armor.
That's what's
You
meant
hold
then.
your breath and squeeze the trigger. What comes out is one last dose of very high quality lubricant and adds 5 points to your armor.
Hey, nice.
Okay,
Oh my god.
back up to 17.
Why did they have to word it like that? Oh, they knew exactly what they were doing, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yep.
Good.
Well, that's that done.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oven, cookies.
We added
pot,
those 5 points
ice
to the
machine.
armor.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got it.
wow. We're on 7 to 0.
Yeah, we weren't doing hugely
No,
well.
we got bodied by the gorilla machine, I
We
guess.
did. Cookies?
Cookies.
Oh, the cookie
Baker
tray.
with cookie tray. 60E. I think we should have cookies. Important for our morale. You, me, who, me, you?
Dave was reading. I can go next. If you-
Yeah, go on.
Clearly, that fellow's an apprentice, you think to yourself as you watch the young gnome spill things for the third time since you entered the room. He trembles when he sees Niebler glare at him, and Niebler murmurs,
Kid's no good at all. There's everything wrong. I'm really dissatisfied.
1 out
remembering
of
your
10.
own painful apprenticeship, you feel a deep twinge of pity for the lad. If you want to go to the apprentice and try to calm him down, perhaps give him some advice, turn to 74k. If you shrug and tell Niebler that he'll probably get better, do so, then return to 98.
I think
Yeah, gotta
we
help them.
absolutely will. Because
74K.
we're a know-it-all, as we have established.
Yeah,
True.
You want to carry on with this one?
sure, can do. Yeah. Leaving Niebler, you go to the lad and help pick up what he dropped. In calming tones, you make some suggestions to the boy based on your own experience. He's so flabbergasted at your attention, as well as the good sense of your suggestion, that he pulls something out of his pocket and, blushing, hands it to you.
What is it?
You ask,
Please take it, sir. It's a gnomish luckstone. I'd like you to have it.
the next time you need to make a roll for something good to happen,
Ooh.
the stone will make it happen automatically. It only works one time, and it will not work in combat. For now,
Nice.
return to 98.
So literally just the next thing.
Next time we roll the dice,
should-
not in
We
combat.
should go and do something difficult.
Yeah, we should. Oven! Investigate the oven! Or the ice machine.
Yeah. Ice machine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That could be a weapon.
Yeah.
it might be something we have to repair.
110. 10H. I can do this one.
Mm-hmm.
When you ask Niebler why there's an ice machine in a bakery, he says that it belonged to one of the apprentice bakers before he turned to a new life quest. He never could get it to make ice cream cones the way it was supposed to. It just made ice cones. Now it just gets ice all over the floor, making everyone who comes into the bakery slip. As you walk away, you find yourself turning back to the ice machine as if it were giving you an idea. Roll the die. If you get... Oh, hang on, so we don't know which one's good. We assume
So we should.
lower ones
I'm
are
assuming
good.
the narrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 to 4,
We guess we-
68J.
Well, I guess we
See
can
that?
look at
we
both.
can, we can look at both and see.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the good
Yeah.
one.
That looks good. I guess I'll carry on. You start to turn away again, but suddenly it comes to you. If you can take the ice machine to the battlefield, perhaps you can turn it up full blast and get the Draconians slipping and sliding all the battlefield area, all over the battlefield area. Send it along to the storeroom. The machine will add 10 to your defense during the final battle. Now I'll return to, so we have 10.
Defense.
Yeah. That's one.
Yeah, we've picked up both some offense and defense.
Lovely.
Nice. Big pot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
34I.
probably now with an imp in it. Yeah, I was looking for 341.
Oh dear. Yes, I feel like the type in it could be slightly easier to read. 34I.
As you near the big pot of gnome soup.
Wait,
as
what?
in soup's made of gnomes
I
or
hope
for
not.
gnomes?
Otherwise
For
they're
gnomes, by
cannibals.
gnomes, of gnomes.
Yes.
Stewing on the fire, the cook in charge moves a lever and raises a device that pulls a huge leg bone out of the kettle.
Look at it! Look how big it is!
Exclaims the cook. Puzzled, you ask,
But wasn't it that big when it went in?
I don't know what that noise was. Oh dear Lord.
startled to realize he's not alone, the cook turns to you and replies,
Oh no, it was just a little bitty chicken bone. A gnomish chicken at that. But you see, some time ago a wizard came to visit Mount Nevermind. He liked my soup a lot, so he put some magical herbs into the pot, and ever since, whatever has gone into the pot has come out larger. I can feed tribes and tribes of gnomes with this one pot.
Then he adds with a sigh,
At least I could if the other gnomes didn't get so tired of my soup.
You shrug uncomfortably in your armor, jokingly ask,
Do you suppose it could make my muscles larger?
But the gnome takes you seriously.
I don't know. It might.
If you want to get in the pot
Yes.
and see what the wizard's magic ingredients
Abso-flippin'-lutely.
do. 44G.
Oh yeah, we've got the perfect emote for this.
Yes.
Soup.
Soup emotes in chat. If you got
Eternal
them.
tomato soup.
Mhm. The gnome cools down the soup and lets you climb in without the armor, he demands. Crossing his fingers, you
Oh, we're
duck
not gonna
down
fit
in the liquid
armor.
and stay there for some minutes. When the gnome says,
That should do it.
you climb out again. You can't tell if anything has happened, but you put your armor back on. It's a tighter fit around your upper arms and across your shoulders. Your muscles have become stronger, and you have acquired 5 more life points.
Nice.
Briefly, you think about going in again and again. Then a vision of you 90 feet tall and never able to enter a bakery again fills your head. You think you've been lucky enough, so you don't return to this pot.
Great.
Sweet. We're up to 15 max.
Never
Max health?
punished.
Oh. Oh my. Sentences this book makes you say.
Mm-hmm. Right. Done the ice
As
machine.
oven
done the pot.
or we leave?
Oven and then we leave.
Yeah, oven.
110F.
Why do they call it oven? Of out the cold. Of in the cold food, out of eat hot food. Something.
That was nearly good.
Yeah.
Oven, you go. 110F.
Why do they call it? With Niebler's encouragement, you walk around and admire the big oven. He obviously takes good care of it. But when you open one of the small doors to discover the well-baked form of
But then you.
sorry, I can't read. You open one of the small doors and discover the well-baked form of a witch.
It's a witch.
Embarrassed, Niebler mumbles something about
Bloody Hansel and Gretel.
and hurries off to have someone take care of the charred figure. Return to 98.
Great. Incredible.
Some of these are just jokes that they've
Yeah.
thrown in.
Right. Do you want right or left archway?
We went left last time. Just go right.
Let's go right. 44E.
That's the storeroom through there.
Niebler replies when you ask about the right-hand archway.
And of course, there's an exit in the back.
Do you know where it goes?
You ask.
Nope. Never needed to go anywhere. This bakery is my place.
If you want to go through the storeroom and use the exit, turn to 152J. If not, return to... I assume we do then.
Sure.
152.
I thought, who does a good Paul Hollywood impression for the baker?
You.
I don't.
Yeah, you're not bad. Your Geordie accent's fine. He's sort of Geordie, isn't he?
Northern.
He's Geordie. Pretty sure he's Geordie, isn't he? Because he says, oh, God.
Geordies confirm or deny. Is Paul Hollywood one of you?
Pretty sure Paulie Hollywood's Geordie. He's
He's
from
from
the
the
Wirral.
In the Wirral.
There you go. Basically,
Liverpool.
There's a Scouser.
then. I'm joking.
Although there's some contention over whether the people from the Wirral are Scousers or not.
Yes, that is.
I think they're Cockneys.
I think they're French.
The Wirral.
The Wirral. Uh-huh.
Who's reading this one? Me? You?
Yeah, go for it.
Admiring the well-kept shelves, flour and other supplies in the storeroom, you quickly exit through the door at the back of the room. A gentle slope in the floor quickly changes to a fast slide, which whisks you down to 24. That's a cooking term.
Nice.
What? Whisks?
Yeah.
24. Who's on this one then? Dave?
Sure.
Getting there.
Yeah. Your RR suddenly lambasted hundreds of
Nice. Your
your ears are, I'm guessing that's meant to be, are
Oh,
suddenly
probably.
lambasted by
Bye.
hundreds of clangs, tings, clonks, ding dongs, and off-key tinkles.
You've entered the music room.
You have entered a chamber of clocks and
Oh.
hourglasses, none of which, you realize, as the ear-splitting noise continues for long, painful minutes, agree with each other exactly. It must be somewhere near some hour, but you don't know which one.
Right.
As the noise gradually lessens, you begin to perceive with your other senses. That's when you see that there's a lovely human woman standing in the room. You see the same astonishment on her face that you feel on yours at finding another human in this place.
Close enough.
But before either of you can speak, you see an imp peering at you from behind a
its
small
ass.
sundial-topped
Kill it, squish it.
footstool.
Put it in a pie.
We can deal with it, or if you figure that with 2 humans, 1 elven-sized wizard, and several elven-sized wizard,
One elven wizard.
elven wizard.
We
It
have
didn't
an elf.
mention an elven wizard. Oh, it just is an elven wizard. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about the imp, or if you just want to ignore it for some other reason,
Let's
begin
ignore it.
exploring.
Let's
You think
ignore
like
it.
if it tries something, the wizard will go bam,
Exactly.
wizard. Okay.
I feel like we would going by how we are as a character. Thank you, Sam. I think we should probably talk to the lovely human female that's in the middle of the room, because that seems to be a thing
Yep.
that we would do.
Greetings, human female.
Yes, I am also. Greetings, fellow human. Was it 43F? Was it?
43D.
D.
For human female. Whoops.
Yes, I'll read this one because it's funny when other people do the female voices.
Yep.
When you turn and look at the human female, she shrugs slightly as if to say.
Well, finally, you noticed me.
Then she looks at you more closely and smiles.
Hello.
She says.
Are you here to pick up a clock too?
No,
You reply.
I'm here to help with the gnomes. With a special project.
Why are we near then? You don't want to frighten her. God.
Oh, yes, Mr. Hollywood. The invading draconians. Well, the gnomes are nice little guys. They could use some help.
Then an excited look comes into the woman's face.
Hey, why don't I help too? I've got to wait here while they fix my clock. Somehow they turned it into an hourglass, and I don't need an hourglass. I want back the clock I brought in. So, if you want some help, I'm available.
You talk some more and find out that she's Princess Narenia from a small island near Mount Nevermind. She says she's very good at exploring and would be glad to travel with you through the Gnomes Mountain and help you find the things you need to confront the evil cohorts of the Queen of Darkness. If you want Narenia's help, if you think you can work without her, turn to I assume we would like her help, 27A.
Unless she's an
man's
imp in
business.
disguise.
27A. Oh, I'm going to
When you say yes,
Oh, Dave can, yeah.
Okay. When you say yes, the princess excitedly promises that you won't be sorry. This will be much more interesting than waiting for her floating clock to get fixed. She starts dancing lightly around the room, looking at everything there is to see.
Yeah, I'm still doing.
Yeah, you're still doing the
Okay,
woman's
all right,
voice.
you've read ahead. I see. Maybe I'll find something that will be useful.
She replies when you ask what she's doing. Turn to the
Ooh,
beneficent
okay.
random effects table on page 159.
All right.
See how her aid helps you in this
Have
chamber.
a look.
She's delighted that you agreed to take her with you. Make a note to turn to 113E as soon as you enter the room next time.
No, the next time. As soon
The
as you
next
enter
time- I think it's the next time you enter this chamber.
Wait, what?
Oh no, as you exit the next time chamber, there's another time chamber. Maybe.
note to turn to 113E as soon as you enter the next time chamber you come to before you.
So if we come
recognize
to-
any choices given you,
Anything else with clocks
Clocks,
or
yeah, I assume.
time in any way?
Yeah, I guess.
we probably won't.
No. But we just go through the thing. Just at the top of the list. All right. From a hidden volcanic vent near you, an oily mist jets out and strikes your armor. The mist restores or adds 2 hit points to your steam generator. I don't think we have a steam generator. Is that our armor?
Does
I
that
guess
just
2 hit
mean
points to our armor.
just adds points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
it's,
assume so.
it's part of the armor. It's a
Yeah.
steam powered armor.
I would assume
Nice.
so. Oh, do we want to take a break?
Yeah, we could take a break.
Take a quick 5-minute break now.
Yeah,
Whilst we
sure.
sort of...
Yeah. So we need to note down like time chamber.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. What was it? 113E.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time. Fab.
I'll leave that there. So
Return to 24. We need
Yeah.
to get back to 24.
well,
And then-
we'll do that after the break.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go to a break. But this has been great. So sorry, the camera's there. I'm forgetting. I'm looking over here and chat and Dave. Wait. Anyway.
Hey.
So yeah, we're gonna go 5 minutes. See you back here in 5 minutes or so, friend. Wow, I've got a weird hand growing out the back of my head. How strange is that?
Also have I.
Wow. It's weird, just a whole arm. Yeah. See you back here in 5 minutes, nerds. Exactly. Bye for now.
Bye.
back. What? Books? No.
Hi, everybody. Books are nerds.
Oh my
But-
goodness me, the graffiti.
I can't. Sorry. I'm trying to remove this. Hang on. How do I? Hang on. Okay. Yeah, there. Sorry, chat. Sorry, I had to get rid of that. Very upsetting and distressing to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. Dave assures me he's cleaned it up, so I'm gonna trust him. Oh, good heavens!
Yep.
Oh no! Oh, how embarrassing! Wait. Okay, there we go. We've
Okay,
got
it's
rid of
gone.
it. Okay, right. It says it's gone now. Okay, good. Welcome back.
I hope everybody had a nice break. Did break-related things.
I hope that too.
I did some
Does.
break dancing.
Nice.
Go to the Olympics.
And such.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no one told us Dave's been muted the entire time. That's weird.
You went in search of pop, but all you found was orange juice. So long as you didn't
That-
find orange pips. That's a reference to last night's stream.
Are you suggesting Andy's part of the KKK?
No!
You kind of just did, yeah.
No, they don't send orange pips to people or yeah, like the person who comes to Sherlock Holmes is not involved with them.
True.
So no.
Okay. Fair.
And also Holmes himself sends orange pips to someone. So
True. But also, frankly, in my opinion, orange juice is a pretty good find.
orange juice is great,
Orange juice is very good.
especially freshly squeezed orange juice.
Yeah.
Very good indeed. Fantasy needs to be serious. Yes, we are very serious.
Let's talk to a wizard.
Yes, let's do it.
The
Elven Wizard.
24.
What? Oh no,
What?
Elven Wizard 101G.
Wait, what? Hang on.
We're back on 24,
Right.
and we want to talk to a wizard.
You
Want to
listened
learn
briefly to the elven wizard talking with the two gnomes who run this clockworks.
Find it.
He
Who
seems to be
runs
trying.
clockwork?
He seems to be trying to get them to agree what time is a dimension. Oh, that time is a dimension.
No, I like what time is a dimension.
What time
3
is a
p.m. is a dimension, all on its own.
Lunchtime is a dimension.
Yep.
Or the time is money, or the time flies, or something. If you want to interrupt and ask for his help, send to 68F. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
he's a wizard.
a wizard, yeah.
We're dealing with time flies?
Ayo.
Hmm.
8F, where is that?
Wait, I'll let
Excuse me, sir. I've agreed to help the gnomes of Mount Nevermind.
Complete foolishness.
Oh, it's wizard.
No, he's an elf.
This is also wizard voice.
Complete foolishness. Your best Gandalf.
Yeah.
Complete foolishness.
Not bad.
Thanks. I guess you're narrating.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes. Yeah, of course. Dave started speaking. The wizard exclaims,
You have no business here.
nice. And he suddenly attacks you without warning. Gandalf, how could you?
We've got to kill Gandalf.
Bewildered and then angry, you can conduct combat against the wizard. Right.
Gonna kick
Gonna
Gandalf's
kick
ass.
Gandalf's ass, yeah.
Hold up. Gandalf the
Yeah.
Grey or Gandalf the White?
I don't know. We shall see. Wizard. Right. Roll for, I guess, the wizard first.
Okay, I've got 2 dice now, so I could do
Cool.
us and the wizard. Okay. Wizard, 9.
No, he misses.
Us, 6.
We hit. 5 points of damage
Hey.
to the wizard. Great.
Wizard, 5.
He hits, and
Ha-ha!
we take 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. We got a 9.
We miss.
Okay.
Ha-ha!
Wizard got a 5.
The wizard hits.
Ha-ha!
5 points of damage to us. Really getting those
We
voice
got a
actor jokes
2.
in. We got a 2. We hit. Ooh! 5 points of damage to the wizard. Okay, I'm counting in my head.
There's 7 points on a second. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 7 points of damage to the wizard. Yep.
Wizard gets a 5 again.
The wizard hits again. 5 points of damage to us.
Wizard's tough.
Yeah, he is. It's Gandalf.
We got a 10. That
We miss.
Ha-ha!
Okay. Wizard got an 8 this time.
The wizard. It's
Miss?
number or less, so I say it's 8 or less, so I assume he hits. 5 points of damage.
Oh, that's
Oh no,
That's our
our
armor-
armor's out. Oh crap.
our armor's gone, and we take 1 point of
Ruh-roh.
health.
Straight up fist fight with a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought fists to a magic fight.
Mm.
Yep.
Wizard rolls a 12.
Nope. Misses.
We roll an
Ooh.
11.
We also miss.
Wizard rolls a 12.
Where the misses?
But we rolled a 4.
We hit.
Ooh!
It's 10
10.
points of damage. Was nearly down.
Okay. Oh. Wizard rolled a 10.
Wizard misses.
We rolled a 12.
We miss.
Wizard rolls a 10.
Misses.
We rolled a 6.
We hit him and he dies.
All right,
killed
we've
me.
got our armor's completely broken, but we killed
Right.
a wizard.
I'll be back.
Why did Billy Connolly just show up?
That wasn't. That was
Sounded a little bit Billy Connolly.
Oh, hey.
I'll be back. Right. So
22D.
what was it? Sorry.
22D.
22D.
Oh, the beatboxing gnome is back.
Ayo. Do you wanna-
Exclaims a gnome at the sight of the fallen wizard disappearing in a poof of
in
smoke.
a poof of smoke.
He was a nuisance, always claiming he knew more than we do about time, and, that is just a bunch of nonsense. He just dabbled in the art and science of timekeeping, and here it's our life quest. Well, he didn't have to depart so dramatically. Such a show-off.
You don't bother trying to get a word in edgewise. Clearly, you don't have to apologize to anyone here for getting rid of the elven wizard.
Great.
24.
Did them a favour.
There's a gnome to talk to,
There is.
and then lots of clocks and sundials, hourglass.
I want to know what the flaming hourglass is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Flaming hourglass.
That sounds.
Flaming hourglass,
What
yeah.
page is that? Oh,
86H.
Okay.
86.
That putting it in German actually makes it a lot easier. For
Oh, there we go then.
Yeah.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No.
Du. Sprichst du Deutsch?
Have
Who let
Have
the
we-
Duolingo owl in here?
Me.
Have we encountered anything that we can go back to heal ourselves?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's all been like one use stuff.
Where did we go?
86H.
86.
Who wants?
You?
Yeah. An hourglass stands on a table, engulfed
Hourglass, comrade.
in flame. But the
Green
flame neither
flame.
consumes the timepiece nor chars the wooden table beneath it. Marveling at such a flame, you inspect the hourglass, thereby losing an entire day of your precious 20. The time just went up in flames.
Ayo.
Return to 24. You arse.
How many days have
Up
we
to
lost
5.
now?
5.
5, okay. I feel like we might die before getting
Yeah,
the days out.
I will remind chat, we are not above just straight up cheating in order to be able to continue the adventure.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think we go as long as we feel like we can, and then
Skip
go
it.
to the final battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then I guess
absolutely.
maybe
Yeah.
cheat to get through it.
Absolutely rinsed by the dragons and go home.
Yeah.
We'll
good
talk
on-
to the gnome.
I know Sprechen Sie is correct, but like Sam is not someone I don't know very well, so surely it would be Sprecht du. Anyway, sorry.
What?
15J.
Okay, gnome
Talk
with
to the
back
gnome.
turned.
We're gonna jump scare this gnome.
It's
15J.
a long
Shall
one.
I do this one?
You like?
You walk up to the gnome nearest the stairs and introduce yourself, interrupting an argument he's having with the wizard, except the wizard's dead.
This is dead.
Okay. Interrupting an argument an argument he's imagining he's having with the wizard about how long again is in time and again. Okay, right. He seems relieved to have you interrupt as he smiles politely and says,
So you come to see me, right, lad? It's about time.
Okay. He smiles weakly at his own joke, then points to the huge steam-powered clock mounted on the raised platform.
The people down in the steam heat room made that to cool themselves when the heat got too high. But the long blade would only go around once an hour. The short one doesn't even move that fast. They brought it up here because they didn't know what to do with
Gone
it.
very northern. Gone from Scottish to northern. I love it.
Well, they just have to wait their turn. Everybody's got clocks to be fixed.
He looks ready to scurry off about his multitude of tasks, but you persuade him to talk a bit more, and he tells you that the clock is the clock of if at first you don't succeed, try again. You can go
Try
through
again.
doors in either of the hands of the big clock. Oh wow, it's that big, okay. You can go through doors in either of the hands of the big clock and revisit some place you've already been to, but where you didn't accomplish what you hoped to. Ooh, okay.
Dang.
If you took something from the room, you can keep it, but if you lost a battle or failed to find something, you can try again. Interesting. You may use each door only once during the adventure, but you must reach this chamber and enter it in the usual fashion and return to it after your brief revisit to another chamber. Make a note that whenever you are ready to use this special time device, undo some misfortune in your quest. To undo some misfortune in your quest, turn to 114A. Okay.
Ooh,
Glad
so
to
do
have
you
such
wanna
help in
save
reserve. You
it?
thank the gnome and return. Eh?
Do we save it or do we use it now?
I reckon we save it because we haven't really done anything awfully wrong. Because it won't make
No.
us. It won't give us health back. For example,
that's
will
our
it?
main task, I think. At the moment. Get some health back. We've
Yeah.
not like
We've not lost anything in terms of items
Mhm.
or anything that we could get again.
trying to remember like some of the choices and encounters that we. But then
Yeah.
it was still just
Well,
going
there
to be
was-
re-rolling low probability.
There was the tank, but it's
114.
are there real tanks or was it always an illusion?
Probably always an illusion. I reckon.
Yeah, I guess it's.
But
Maybe.
the other gnome thought there was a tank.
I feel like it's if the imp isn't there, then the tank is. You just go up to it and like, oh, it was an illusion after all, that kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
probably.
Okay.
Hmm.
Back to 24.
Mm-hmm. And we can go back to the gnome flinger at any time we want, right?
Yes, I think so.
So maybe after this room, we don't just walk through a door. We go
Return
and
to
aim
the
for somewhere that
room.
sounds like it'll give us health.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just start looking at clocks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, there's another gnome, forward-facing gnome.
You talk to him. 156G. Yeah.
Go.
Oh, it's a long one.
Oh, it is.
Alright.
Who
Shall I
was just
take?
reading?
You walk towards the gnome who is facing you when you enter the clockworks. He catches your eye, bows low, and says enthusiastically,
Oh, Dave.
Come. Have I got something to show you? You want to know about a glorious history with the dragons? You've come to the right place, because here before you is the very special device, a special time travel device.
Right choice.
That is going to take you where you want to go, find out what you need to know.
He does a tidy jig of approval at his rhyme and is pleased to see your answering smile.
Now don't say anything, just come along with me.
He ushers you to the tall grandfather clock, and that's when you realize there is a comfortable-looking chair mounted on the bob of the pendulum. You watch it going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until you realize that you're getting seasick. You shake your head to clear it and then ask,
What does it do? How can it help me?
It seems that the gnome's device will take you back to one of 5 different times in the history of Mount Nevermind.
Ooh.
Times when you can see just how they managed some of their conquests over the dragons. It certainly seems that it would be helpful to travel through time on this wondrous device, but
How do you know it works?
you ask hesitantly.
Well now, and haven't I sent 50 of my fellow Nevermindians to experience for themselves our glorious victories over the dragons?
He seems miffed that you would question his machine.
Couldn't I just talk to those gnomes then?
You ask.
Save some time, perhaps?
The little fellow shuffles a foot across the floor, his eyes glued to the moving shoe. Then he mumbles something.
What?
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 Only half of them that came back. Only half of them ever came back, and those that did won't talk to me.
You think you've managed to catch the gist of what he's saying, and you don't think that you like the particular gist. On the other hand,
It would probably be helpful to me, huh?
you say thoughtfully.
Oh yes.
He agrees enthusiastically, excited at the prospect that you might agree. You stare at the chair going back and forth, debating the backs and forths, pros and cons of trying the time travel device. You ask more questions and learn that you can enter only one time period per use of the device. If you go and then decide to come back, assuming you don't disappear forever into a time warp or something, you can't go back to that time. Coming back here allows you to use the machine again, but the gnome advises you to use the device only 3 times because no one has come back after a 4th time. Because of the weird way time works, you will not lose any days by travelling to the past. If you want to take a chance and use the time travel device, turn to 19J. We do not even need to consider the possibility of not.
Yeah, let's do it.
19J.
Yeah. I guess if we get stuck in the past, we'll retcon it.
I'm hoping this is just like the gnome flinger device, but for time.
Yep.
It is.
Dave, do you want to take this one?
Deciding to take a chance on the time travel device in
Take a
the
chance
huge
on-
grandfather clock, you go up to the gnome in charge, Nyrus Hourguard,
Great.
and ask what you do to return in gnomish history to the victories over the dragons.
Go.
Well, now,
There we
young
go.
Ray, you just sit yourself down in that swinging chair and tell me what period of the great gnomish conquest over dragons you want to visit. You can go to 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 500 years before the cataclysm, or 200 years before the cataclysm. When you get ready to return here, you just will yourself here. We tried to make a machine that would get us home better, but... well, never mind.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Can you tell me anything about the various times to help me choose?
Nope. Never been there. I just know that in each time, the gnomes have conquered the dragons, just as we have to do again, if we're going to survive this horrible war that's about to overtake us.
You can tell Nyrus any time period you want, but it will be a matter of chance which one you actually get to. Seat yourself in the swinging chair, and then roll the die.
Roll that die.
So we don't even get to choose which one we're trying to. We're just
Nope.
rolling for it. 3.
28A.
And we come back to 24 by willing ourselves.
Great.
But we're on 19 to if we want to
Yeah.
go through the thing again.
Right.
28A.
A 28 is very short. You've been sent to the time 2,000 years ago. Turn to 90. Yeah, not 2,000. Ooh. My turn. Wait, what? 90?
Yeah.
Okay. That's...
We've got an illustration. Yeah. Okay.
I guess.
There's the robot from Lost in Space back there. There's some computers.
Yeah, no, this is right, sure. Right. This dragon's certainly a lot smaller than any other you've seen, and prettier with its butterfly
I've never
wings.
seen a dragon.
Hey.
Well, there we go. No, we don't try and chat up the dragon, but it's still a dragon, and you can tell as you see its fangs, talons, and the swishing tail. From the middle of the cluttered chamber, the little beast, not much more than a foot long, suddenly demands.
You want this?
Why aren't you a gnome?
Very big voice for a very small dragon.
I no.
You stammer.
I guess because my mother and father weren't gnomes.
That's not what I meant, Wingless.
The miniature dragon says in disgusted tones.
I meant that's all that ever comes here. Gnomes, gnomes, and more gnomes. Silly little people. What are you doing here?
Before you reply, it leaps to your shoulder and says,
Trick or treat.
What?
speechless, you find that the dragon has snitched your steam capacinator and depowered your armor, making it useless until that unit is replaced.
I mean,
You-
it was broken.
It was
anyway.
broken anyway. You know that the instant you get back to your real time, you can easily get a new one, but you want your original back if possible. After all, you might need it here. Figuring that it won't pay to get angry with the flittering beast, you can decide that you can either ignore it or give it a treat.
Ooh, I guess have we got something that could work as a treat?
I don't know. I guess
Maybe
we can go to
took a cookie
92F
from
and
the-
see if it works.
Yeah.
Try and give it a treat.
Yeah?
Oh,
Alright.
of course. Dragons
Dragons
money.
like gold. I guess I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Certain that you won't get very far here unless you appease this little pest, you pull a coin from your pocket, toss a coin to the dragon, and hand it to the fairy dragon. It quickly bites the coin, nods approvingly, and flies away from you after giving you back your armor's capacinator. If you want to call the creature back and talk to it, turn to 31E. If you'd rather just start to look around on your own, turn back to 9. Do you want to chat to it or go back?
Nah, I might get annoyed if we keep talking to it.
Fair enough.
90?
1990. What we got? Robot, tapestry on arch wall, pedestal and floating book, chest of chalices, helmet, huge gem, computers or lantern on wall. I feel like computers are probably a good thing
I
to...
bet the gem is cursed.
Probably.
The helmet might add to our armor if we can just wear
Oh yeah,
it.
helmet might be a... Yeah.
I bet the helmet is also cursed,
Probably.
but sure.
Let's do it.
Everything's
Let's get
cursed.
cursed.
54B?
54B, 54B.
You pick up the metal helm that looks so large compared to the tiny fairy dragon.
Oops.
If you let the necklace that is around one horn just drop, turn to 92B. If you grab it, turn to 46K. Ooh,
That sounds
Ooh.
cursed to me. Necklace, most likely thing to be cursed.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let it drop, let it drop. Or pick it up,
Yeah.
92B, I think
Drop.
drop it.
drop it. Our reflexes are really bad anyway. 92B. Hey!
The helm is a helm of power. If you
Oh
wear
my
it
God.
from now on, it adds a bonus of +1 to your combat ability. Return to 90.
Nice.
Cool hat.
So I guess whenever we roll a dice, we just add 1 to it.
I see the necklace.
No, we
guess.
want to roll
That's-
low.
We want to roll low. Plus
So
one, maybe
one
damage.
extra damage. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Plus 1 combat. Or does it just mean at the end?
Maybe at the end. Eh.
It's confusing because it hasn't. Has it said combat ability
No.
other
Unless it's-
times?
Hang on. Let me
It says
just
damage.
check at the end. Combat ability.
Maybe it's a crap helmet.
Maybe.
I mean, it says if you wear it from now on, that implies
Yeah.
it'll work before the final battle.
Doesn't say.
Uh,
No idea.
combat ability. Should we just do 1 extra damage?
Yeah, why not? Maybe you can roll one higher but still hit. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, let's go. So
Be the same as
nine or
taking
below
one.
rather than 8 or below.
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that might be it.
Let's do that.
Better.
Where are we? Number.
Back at 90.
Computers.
Sure. 51C.
51C.
You discover a collection of unusual devices with illuminated squares on their fronts. The fairy dragon, who has left, tells you that they are
Yep.
gnomish steam-powered, add 1, 2, 3, and do other things with it real quick devices.
Right.
You control them by pressing the numbered and lettered little squares on the board at the front. To see if you can figure out how it works, go to the gnomish machinery figure out chart.
Let's do it. If you reach D. Okay, right. Roll that dice, Dave.
2,
Yep, that is good. Roll again.
4,
Also good. How are you doing this? Again.
11.
Ah, not so good. Okay, so we've done that one, we've done that one. 11. It's getting hotter. Roll
Okay.
again.
9.
Go to G. It seems easier. Roll
Okay.
again.
5.
5. Okay, roll again.
3.
We did it. We figured it out.
Time to
We can
hack.
use computers.
Yeah, we're good at this.
96I. Once you press the right on button, things pop up in the illuminated square that gives you choices of things to do. And gradually, it all begins to make sense. You learn enough to allow you to undo one bad thing that happens to you in the rest of your adventure.
Damn.
Back to 90.
Does that mean that if we lose the battle with the dragons, we can undo it?
I mean, we were going to do that anyway.
Yeah, well,
Probably.
true. Smartphone. Smartstone.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
We have
We've
one
got
undo.
a Control Z. key.
Nice. Pedestal and floating book.
William did point out the book is dedicated to Robbie the robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I feel like we should at some point investigate the robot.
Or maybe the
We
book.
can talk to the robot.
Maybe the book controls the robot.
Oh, maybe.
Look at book first, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
156A.
156A.
An ornate, face-covered pedestal stands in the sand with an open book hovering magically over it. Do you want to investigate the pedestal or the book?
Book.
The pedestal's going to say this book is cursed or something.
Book. We are to literacy. We must investigate the book.
The book, 105F.
Book. Oh.
Told you.
Yeah.
Read it.
Read it and weep.
You touch the book to try to see what it is, but some strange power does 1 point of damage to you personally.
Because not the armor, but we don't have armor.
Your hand can't ever get near the book without pain, so you keep trying.
No, even get near the book without pain.
Oh, can't even. Oh, my mouse curses over it.
Yeah, it's quite small.
If you want to check out the pedestal, turn to 102I. If you'd rather forget it, return to 90. I mean,
Forget it, maybe.
I mean, in case the pedestal says, say the magic word and then the book is yours or something.
All right, let's look at the
We might as well have a
pedestal
look.
then. 102I. Oh no, what is
the
it?
moment you touch the pedestal, 2 small
I didn't
doors.
say touch it.
We're investigating. How else do you investigate things, Dave? We're a cat.
We're a cat, we smush our
With my
faces. and
eyes.
The moment you touch the pedestal, 2 small doors magically appear in the side. They are both identical, but one is on your left and one is on your right. Which one do you want to open?
everything. Ooh. Left or right?
I don't know.
Left or right, chat? An easy decision.
Left it is.
Left it is. All right, let's do it.
109D. Done. F dialogue.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh.
When you touch, this is Andy Pantz's fault. When you touch the
It's actually
left-hand door,
everybody's fault.
it
Everybody's
immediately
voting it left,
opens. You
apart
feel
from
yourself
Barella.
being magically drawn through it. There's a whirl of light and a whoosh of energy, and suddenly you are back at the Gnome Flinger in Mount Nevermind. You have left the past, and you know you can never return to that time period again. You just hope you have learned enough to be of help. Turn 8.
Back to the gnome flinger.
We could undo that, but if you want to
We
save
could undo
for
that,
another time.
but
Yeah.
I mean, we took 1 point of damage, but we got a magic helm.
we did.
Yeah.
That seems like a not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got a Control Z, so that
Pretty
was a pretty good
successful.
journey
And
to
we
the past.
were planning to go back to the Gnome Flinger anyway.
Yeah.
And we can go to a different time period.
Yeah. If we get back to that room.
Yeah, but maybe we should try and go somewhere that will fix our armor first.
Yes.
So it sends us back to 8, but this is all just 8A, 8,
Yeah.
9A.
Gnome flinger again. So what are we aiming for? Want this time?
Military.
Um,
Armory. The Spark.
We've done the armory,
The
didn't we?
Magnet. Yeah. Nothing seems like it would fix
The
things.
military?
I mean, maybe. We could also just walk to the library or the lights. Maybe the library tells us about.
Yeah, I guess
The
we could go to the
areas?
library.
You
Actually,
are
we should go to the
We should go to the
library.
library.
We should absolutely go to the library. It's book week. Library. Go. Page 16.
I think this is another day, technically.
Yeah, I feel like we try to get our armor back, possibly, and then we go straight to the end battle, perhaps.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
sure.
Wants to read it? 16.
I can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Recognizing the new chamber as a library, the best place, you are amazed to see how loud it is. Yeah, all the librarians are shushing very loudly. Amazed to see how large it is. Your baking master's library consisted of an iron shelf mounted above the warming oven, but this one has shelves that go off into the distance. You knew Gnomish history was long, but this is incredible. As you stand there taking it all in and wondering where to start looking, your eye is caught by a movement on an upper shelf. Ah. It's an imp! Claws and teeth bared, poised to leap down on you. If you want to fight the imp, turn to 118A. If you want to try to talk to it, hurry and turn to 71J before it leaps. If you want to ignore it, you are free to explore the chamber. Yeah, but it's going to attack us. I reckon we fight it.
Yeah, we can fight it.
118A.
You have much to fight with, but
No.
We've got our Helm of Power.
okay, we'll headbutt it.
Oh, that's fun. You make fists and fighting gestures towards the imp on the upper shelf of the closest bookcase. The gnomish librarian chuckles as the imp leaps towards you, with an avid look on its unpleasant, wizened face. Wizened face. To fight the imp, well, we are sort of fighting it. 121I. Okay, same one as last time.
Yeah.
So
Throw
Russian...
stuff at it?
Yeah, we can try. 113H.
Yeah. You begin throwing rocks and unknown machines at the imp. And to begin with, it works great. You do 3 points of damage per hit. But you don't have to worry about the poison tail. The imp does try to hit you, but you can actually duck. Every time the imp hits, subtract the normal damage it does, then roll the die.
All right, let me
On a
get
roll of 11 or 12.
I'm staying on where we were just so we can.
Yeah, I'll go on the combat table.
Because this is like generic combat description. It's
Okay.
not going to tell us.
But I think our Helm of Power still helps throwing stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
So give us one extra number.
So we do 3 points of damage per hit with throwing stuff. Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess roll away.
Who's first?
Let's say us, I think, because we attacked it
2.
first. Okay, that hits.
The imp is also 2.
The imp also hits 3 points of damage to us.
Okay. We did 2 again.
We hit again.
Imp rolls 9.
Misses.
Oh, actually, the imp hit us. I have to roll to see if we get an 11 or 12. We don't.
Okay.
We rolled a 3.
We hit.
Imp rolls an 8 again.
Misses.
We roll a 7.
We miss. Oh no, we hit.
Imp
Sorry. Yeah.
Nice. Imp rolls a 3.
The imp hits, but before it was dead anyway. So we just died.
Oh.
We just killed it on the last one.
Hooray!
Where were we? 118.
Well, if we survive, return to 16.
We survive.
Okay. Do you want to talk to a librarian? No one likes talking to librarians. Librarians are the worst people.
Savage.
We apologise, chat. Dave is a guest and as such does not hold views that represent the attitudes of the channel.
Not at all.
Hmm.
Yeah, librarian. Right. 50k.
Film, scroll, mouse, floating books, lamp, square jar,
I
goldfish
think
bowl.
we should talk to the librarian out of respect.
Fine.
50k.
Warhammer.
Hey.
Unless you have been told that the gnomish librarian has disappeared, he's been looking inquisitively at you since you entered the library and then fought an imp.
Yes.
He's taller than many gnomes. His feet almost reach the floor when he sits in the human-scaled chair at the desk.
Can you help me, please?
You ask. The old librarian bows graciously and looks inquiringly.
I'd like to know. Oh,
Oh, it was
wait,
you.
that's
Sorry.
me. I'd like to know about where there are dangers in Mount Nevermind and details of the gnomish victories over dragons and more about the draconians and where they came from. Did they exist before the cataclysm and so on?
Librarian lays down his quill pen, rises and leads you down to the long, arched section opposite his desk.
Down there,
There we go.
young sir, is all that you need to know. Just go into the stacks and you'll find what you're looking for.
He gestures for you to go down the long hallway. If you have acquired a warning device here in the library, turn to 64G. If not, turn to
Oh dear, I think this might be the bad option.
questions about my...
Yes, 137i. Oh boy.
Oh no. Taking exactly 10 points.
Yeah.
There's a bit missing.
Oh.
It may contain some kind of... There's nothing. Conduct combat.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you.
Sorry, yeah, I'll keep reading. Yeah, so, yeah. You say, setting off past shelf after shelf of books, scroll cases, and the numerous other items that make up the gnomish archive. You keep looking for some guide to where you'll find the specific things you want, but the shelves don't appear to be labelled at all. Finally, after walking for some minutes, you find a small cabinet that you think might contain some kind of conduct combat.
Gruesome segmented beasts.
I guess. 150D.
If you beat the gruesome segmented beasts, turn to 150D. If you lose,
Gruesome segmented beasts. What was that? That was 100. What page were we on? 137. Wait.
What?
Oh. Library. But what was the library? What number was the library? 18, wasn't it? 16? Was 16 the library? I think it was
Maybe.
16.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Oh no, 16 is a...
yeah, 16
No,
library.
that is right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I guess they jump out first and go for us first. So, roll.
No idea. They rolled a 9.
They miss.
We rolled a 2.
We hit.
They rolled a 10.
They miss.
We rolled a 12.
We miss.
They rolled a 4.
They miss.
We rolled an 11.
We miss.
They're not very good.
I'll find where we got the...
They rolled a 4.
They miss.
We rolled a 6.
We hit. We win.
Yay!
Just 3 hits wins.
Where
I
do
think
we
hit
go?
all 3.
Is it like 100?
137i, I think we went. If we won, wasn't it?
No, that
No,
was the
100
combat.
wasn't it
137i. 150D.
Ah, cool.
You've beaten the slimy worms into the ground, but you find yourself very reluctant to go on looking in this long corridor of books. Trudging back to the librarian's desk, you find both the old gnome and the imp gone, leaving you free to explore without threat to life and limb. Hope. Turn to 6.
Alright.
We need a warning device, or we just not go down there.
Don't know. Scroll. There's a scroll by the desk. Should we see if a scroll has any
Fireball.
kind of...
Oh, here's the illustration for chat, so you can
That's
actually see
great.
what we're.
I bet the scroll is a bell. 72B. Picking up the large, dusty scroll from where it leans against the desk, you unroll it, sneezing at the ancient dust that flies out. If for some reason you can't read, turn to 44F. If you can, turn to 88K. So there's some
pretty
kind
sure
of
we can
mechanic in
read.
this that stops you being able to read. I love it. 88K. Dave? You want to do this one?
Oh, yeah. The faded pen markings on the parchment scroll gradually acquire meaning as you stare at them. You can't believe your eyes. You're looking at the ancient Egyptian Book of the Bread.
Hey!
The classic source of information used by bread makers
Very
for thousands
good.
of years.
Very good.
This volume deals with ancient magical rolls and pastries. It gives you recipes that allow you to bake healing foods. If you ever find a bakery in this place, you can quickly make food that will give you 10 extra life points before you venture again through this strange mountain.
Where was the bakery? Can we get back to the bakery?
We didn't get there from the gnome flinger. We
No, we
but
didn't,
there-
did we?
We might
But
be able to find
we might
it
be
from
able-
there, though.
Yeah, it might say bakery on the gnome flinger. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But the problem is, whilst health would be good, we really
need
need
armor.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so health points will just do health points rather than armor, won't it? Bums. Yeah, it is annoying.
Mouse. I click on the mouse.
You click on the mouse.
Mouse? What?
The
Mouse.
little mouse
Oh.
sits up, squeaking at you. Your first urge is to smash it flat.
Wow!
But then it wiggles its little whiskers at you, and you look right into its eyes. There's no way now you can smash it.
Which do you want to do, person or mouse?
I'll be mouse.
Okay.
Appropriate.
Hi, little mouse.
You say gently.
Hello, big person.
It replies, your eyes will open wide.
I know what you're looking for.
The talking mouse continues.
You want information on the Draconians, don't you?
Yes.
You stammer.
Well, I just ate a delicious book on draconian pest control. It would have been most helpful, but it was so good I just couldn't resist nibbling away at the core of the information.
Humph.
Yeah?
You grumble, marveling at yourself for making such a noise.
But
The mouse is obviously waiting for a response from you, so you oblige.
Yes.
I'll show you a book on destruction by Sivak Draconians if you'll do me a favour.
What favour?
Well, I'm sure you're going to go to the Gnomes bakery sooner or later. Just take me along and leave me there. Damn it.
You agree on condition that he just sits quietly in your pocket until you get to the bakery. The deal made, you place the mouse in your pocket and turn to other things. You hand the book containing information to eliminate Sivak Draconians in the final battle
Ooh,
to
nice.
one of your gnomish assistants. He hurries off to the holding area. Okay.
We're gonna crush this mouse now.
It's the
Just gonna lean
I'm
on the
gonna put
wall
that
and
mouse.
just...
Oh.
yeah. Squish.
Book of Sivak Weaknesses.
Fabulous.
Remember something that happened. But I don't.
Sam, where do you want to go?
Goldfish bowl.
Cool. 125J. Ooh. A magnificent oriental goldfish, which you'd swear is smiling, swims in the small, well-tended bowl on the shelf. It looks a little lonely in there by itself, and you wonder if you should take it out for a minute and talk to it. What is wrong with us? Let's take out... Oh god, we're going to kill a fish. Turn to 28C. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Oh my
Let's-
god.
Turn... What? Oh my god!
Is Philip.
It is the instant the instant you fish the smiling goldfish from its bowl, the little creature expands alarmingly and turns into a gold dragon. Before you can give in to your first inclination to run, the dragon tells you to hold on, that it is a good dragon and wants to help you. After you stop quaking, you must decide whether to ask the dragon for information or have it help fight in the final battle. I feel like we should have it help fight in the final battle.
Yeah.
105G.
Can't it do both? I mean, we don't want to
Yeah,
give
you
information
could-
and then just
Yeah.
runs away.
You can do those.
105J. I've no idea what I'm
No.
going from there. The dragon agrees to help fight when you tell him about the advance of the evil dragons and draconians. You send him along with a very reluctant gnomish assistant who shrieks with terror when the dragon picks him up by the seat of the pants and mumbles, Dragon.
Tell me where to go.
The dragon's presence in the final battle will eliminate all green dragons as a threat. Nice. Smiling, you return to 16. Goldfish dragon. Nice.
No green dragon.
Minus.
Ho ho
Green.
ho.
Oh, green dragons. Yeah, we go.
Okay, that was good.
This library's
Library's-
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Libraries, yo.
Yeah.
There's more books, floating books, random books.
Floating books. Oh, no, actually, no, let's not do floating books. I bet the imp's got something to do with that.
No, but we're safe from the
The imp's gone.
Oh, okay, floating books then.
Yeah.
133J.
You feel kind of uneasy when you glance at the two books floating in midair over the librarian's desk. Books aren't supposed to float. You gather your courage and decide to look at one. It probably won't bite you.
Won't bite you.
If for some reason you can't read.
What?
If
Oh,
you can
dear.
read, do you want to look at the top book or the bottom book?
Ooh, top or bottom book.
bottom one.
Bottom?
Bottom book.
Bottom. Bottom supremacy. The bottom floating book is called A Treatise on the Non-Existence of Magic.
Great.
To read it through quickly, and you can read.
169. Let's read that thing.
16. Alright. You begin reading the book, and as your eyes track the lines of text, you discover to your horror that you can't stop reading.
Mood.
The air shimmers around you, and a glow fills the chamber. You find yourself suddenly changing. Your armor and body have changed into those of a wizard.
You're
you
a
discover
wizard.
magical spells hidden in your mind and a magic wand in your hand. In the next 2 chambers you visit, you will have magic user abilities.
Ooh.
Your magic attacks, which you use like regular physical attacks, do 10 points of damage. You have 20 life points. Finally, no magic spells of any type will affect you.
Nice.
If you survive the 2 chambers and what happens to you there, a magical transformation changes you back to your original form. And both you and your
ooh.
armor's points return to what they were before you transformed into a wizard.
Hey.
All
Well,
that
that's-
you do in those 2 chambers will still happen. You can't allow temporary setbacks to stop you in your search for useful items. Just completely ignore things that improve or harm your armor in those 2 chambers. Time passes in the normal way.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
thank you, Yumika, for 35 months. Much appreciated. Lovely to see you. Hope you're
Yeah,
doing well.
great to see you. Welcome to the final stream of Bweek.
Weak.
Alright, we're a wizard now.
Yeah. You're a wizard. Right.
Yep. How do we leave? Just go back.
It says
The
return to
gnome flinger?
16. Oh, wait, yeah, we can go.
We can go to the gnome flinger, yeah. So I'll put it on 20 and then remember we were on 10 before.
Yeah, I can say
Yeah.
we noted down our.
We do
magic
more
stats
damage
and-
now. Yeah.
10 damage, yeah.
10 damage rather than 5.
Right.
Fabulous. Okay. Back to the gnome flinger.
Yeah, I guess.
Or do we want to try and actually do the battle?
Well, I don't, how long's the battle going to take? Is it like 15 minutes or is it like an hour?
Can't
It's
remember.
tough to know.
Where's the battle?
Well,
thing.
we're a wizard, so we need to complete 2 chambers as a wizard to get all our stats back. Wasn't that?
Or,
What
or
happens
can
if
we
we do the battle?
Can we
in
do the final battle as a wizard?
Yeah. What happens if we do the battle in the thing? When do we get the battle?
We just choose to go to the battle at any point, but
Yeah.
if we go too early, then we might just lose.
Excuse me, gnomes. I wish to battle.
Are there any?
Okay.
I mean, the stuff on.
I can't actually find out where the battle is in this.
It said go to a high number when we're ready.
in the introduction.
On the bit about like daytime, like. Oh yeah, turn to 82. It said look at the art on 80 and 81, and then go to 82. So it might just be quite simple. The final battle.
Yeah, I think it is.
So I guess it depends how long you guys want to go for. I'm up for going for hours and hours.
We
is
haven't
fun.
eaten yet, so.
Oh.
I reckon we can do one more room.
Yeah, I can do another room. I mean, I'd be happy to come back and do this again another time.
Oh yeah. What, continue?
I mean,
yeah. Either continue
we
or
could
start again.
I mean, do you want to do the battle, maybe fail, and then have another crack, like picking up where we went on, where we are now, or would you want to not do the battle until we've done another session?
I don't know. Marathon stream.
Mm.
Maybe we just start again. We do this again and actually do like a really long stream.
Like plan. Yeah, plan to actually not play it properly, but actually like play through it. I don't know.
Me neither. Helpful. We're good at making decisions. Hang on, let me just look at the battle thing.
I'm gonna scrap.
I mean, there's quite a lot.
Into a long stream where we tag in and out.
Yeah, we could do something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind. Yeah, I guess it just depends whether, like, yeah, what we want to do now.
If you want to do a full reset some other time, but plan a longer stream, I'm up for it. But we could have a go at the battle now, just so this stream has a nice end to it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we know
Yeah,
what we're getting into for
all right.
next time.
Yeah. Page 80.
Right. Final battle scoring. Your gnomish army has a total of 100 life points for this battle. Hang on, right. The final encounter. A cloudless sky greets you on the day when you know you must meet the Dark Queen's dragon army. I like the fact that dragon army is one word. Dragonomy.
Mm-hmm.
The gnomes crowd around
Dark
you.
Queen's dragon army.
The gnomes crowd around you, showing an energy you hadn't seen from them before. You hear them shouting to one another.
We'll kick their tails right across the sea.
Gnome number 2?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
But what about it that we don't stand a chance? I mean, they don't stand a chance.
Yes.
Wait till I see how we fix up those things he's been... what?
Ding, okay.
Sending.
No idea. This last statement startles you out of your reverie and you shout,
What do you mean you fixed up the things I found?
obviously you've been among the gnomes far too long. When you finally get some straight, slow answers, they come down to...
Well, we thought we'd help you by making all the things you found better. We broke some of them and lost some others, but we made some things lots better.
Not believing what you just heard, you rush to the holding area on the plane where the battle must take place. There you discover that all the devices you have found have been combined into one huge mess of pipes, crystals, steam boilers, and other junk. You could be in big trouble. Begin at 82A.
So we've got 2 guns, a special device, the luck stone and the eyeglass, an ice machine. We're wearing the helm of power. We've still got the
dragon.
Control Z key. There's a book and the dragon. It's all combined into one.
Well, I don't think the dragon does. Surely.
No, the dragon has been combined
Oh, God.
into the device.
Armed and fully operational battle dragon.
Okay, the final battle weapons table shows all the items that can be found while you adventure through Mount Nevermind to prepare for the final battle and their value in the battle. As you get ready to face the dragons and their evil hordes, inspect each of the things you have brought to the battle using the Gnomish inspection table below. This tells you what has happened to each device between the time you found it and the battle. To use the table, generate a number from 1 to 12, and the result tells you how to mark the list of devices. Though the list has all the items possible in the mound, you should only use the ones you found for the battle. Right. Okay. Right. So, final battle weapons table.
Okay, we need. Okay, let me make a thing.
Or gnomish war. Well, that's after we've done.
We've got offense and we've got defense. So we'll go through just the things, I guess. 2 guns. I think that's 2. I wrote down some at the time.
Oh God, where did we
2
find the guns?
on the offense.
In the
In
armory.
the armory.
Good night, Harpers.
Good night, Harpers. Thank you for being here. Oh, they were chunk throwers, is what they were called. Offensive 5.
Okay.
Wasn't that the cannon?
No, gnomish device maybe 10.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there were 10.
I,
weren't
I
there?
wrote down at the time 2 guns were 10, special device was 10.
Yeah. Sivak
20.
book eliminates Sivacs and we've got the gold dragon eliminating green dragons.
Yeah. And then ice machine was 10 defense.
Yep.
Is that it?
We've got attack 10 from somewhere. That was special device. Oh, okay, that was special device. Okay.
The Book of Sivak weakness, but
Yeah, so we've got eliminate
That might be
Sivacs and
just-
eliminates green dragons.
okay.
So, right.
So there's not. I thought there was going to be like hundreds of items. There's not actually that many.
No.
I guess there's maybe more info.
Really understand that. Only use Gnomish inspection shot to determine what the gnomes did to each item. Okay, so I guess roll. So how many things do we have? Device,
3.
guns,
Ice machine.
ice machine. So yeah, if you roll,
8.
so that's to OK News section. Where's OK News? Where is that?
Okay, news is it just worked.
All right, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Right. Again,
4.
same,
That's okay, yeah.
and again.
4.
Great. So everything works as it says it's going to
Good.
work. Fantastic. Now learn to turn to 85 to learn scoring during the final battle. Your Gnomish army has a total of 100 life points for the battle. Your Gnomish war machine hits on rolls of 8 or less. Dragon army has a total of 200 life points, but because its generals can't figure out your battle plan, or even what you are using against them, they hit on rolls of 7 or less. Using the final battle weapons table, total the offensive numbers only for those items you obtained, blah blah blah. Add 10 points to the total. This is your offensive score, so we add 10 points to our offensive score.
Okay, up to 30.
Fabulous. Also, total the defensive numbers and add 10 points. So our defense is now 20.
Good.
So add up the remaining numbers of offensive and the enemies. What we got? No. Oof. Okay, this is quite a big number.
Welcome back, Angeline. We kind of got our hit points back because we got turned into a wizard, and the wizard has different stats, and if you survive 2 rooms as a wizard, you get all your health back and stuff. So we've kind of gone... We're a wizard now for this fight.
Yeah.
And so we
don't have armor.
But we don't have armor. But we do have a gnome army.
Yeah.
Just gonna add these things up. Is a fine thing, right? I think we might lose this battle, by the way.
Yeah, well, we thought we might. We're gonna go again some other time.
Yep.
We can control Z one bit of fight.
So
and we've still got Helm of Power as well.
Oh yeah, but that's just for us, isn't it?
We can share it amongst our gnome army.
Right. Yep. So now, what do we do?
My favourite part of any video game.
Okay.
Where you stop and have to do like, just a bunch of maths to work out how much...
I like that if your defensive score is greater than the Dragon Army's offensive score, you automatically win the war.
Yeah.
Don't think ours is, somehow. Okay, let me just...
Someone might have made like an auto
maybe.
battle calculator for this.
Right,
We'll look for that next time.
right. So, enemy have 206 offense and 153 defense. So, slight differences in numbers. Only slight. We're fine.
Hang on. Say that again.
206 offense.
106.
153 defense.
153. Easy. We can do that.
Yep. I want to drop the thing on the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Right. So.
I can move it up a bit.
Yeah,
Oh, there's another one.
The battle begins. Your war machine moves out onto the field, and the dragons can't believe their eyes. You take advantage of this by successfully striking once with your war machine before the dragons can even prepare. From then on, you take a turn, and the dragons take a turn in the battle until one or the other side wins. Good luck. Okay. So, every time you are roll from 1 to 12. Roll a die.
8.
We hit. So we... What?
Did we
I
get
guess
a
it's
bonus
the
for
other
being
way.
a wizard?
I don't know. Maybe not. So we... what was our offensive score? So we take 30 points out of their defensive score. I think it's when their defense goes to 0. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah. Subtract its defensive score from your offensive score. Yeah.
Good.
And you take it from the Dragon Army's life points.
As well?
Seems to do. So if you hit the Dragon Army... Wait, hang on. If you hit the Dragon Army, subtract its defensive score from your offensive score.
Yeah. So you can't... If their defense is 153, we have to do like 200 points of damage to do 50 points of damage to them.
Oh, hang on. If the Dragon Army's defensive score is more than your offensive score, you automatically lose the war.
Yeah, that's the
I
one.
didn't read that
There
bit.
it is.
Well.
So yeah, we're looking for trying to get slightly even numbers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's tough.
Nice.
I didn't think we were going to be like
That underpowered.
10% of what we needed.
No.
I thought we might be like half at
Yeah.
a bit below.
Well,
That's
It's like, because when they did it on Lure, they didn't play it for that long.
They did also cheat.
They
a
did
lot,
also
I think.
cheat a lot. That is true. Actually.
And
Sorry.
also, right?
And I don't think they looked at everything like we did.
And when like the gnomes combine all the stuff as well, there is an opportunity to actually get stuff doubled.
Yeah.
So numbers
But
can
we
be
just
doubled
didn't
there.
roll
Yeah.
well enough. You're a quarter of the way
still
through.
that's
Yeah,
a lot.
that is a lot. I mean, I feel like we could probably do another stream of this that isn't a marathon stream where we just continue where we left off.
Yeah, I mean, I'll save all this and we
Sure.
can put
Yeah,
it back
this is
in.
all written down, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll continue.
It's fun though. I really enjoy
It's really
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Nice. Well,
Indeed.
that concludes Book Week.
Get out.
No, thank you very much, Dave, for being our
It's been a
special honoured
pleasure.
guest
Indeed. Thank you.
and for the good voices that you added to this.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I look forward to partaking in more Trilogy streams. It'll be fun.
Yay!
But we will have you back.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that we can.
Oh, anyone to raid?
Literacy's on.
Hey, they're cool.
Doesn't look like it.
Fair enough.
All right.
We will not be back on Saturday, chat. We're not doing a Saturday stream just because we've done a whole week of streams.
8 days. You got a bonus.
8
day.
day, yeah, bonus day. So we won't be back on Saturday, but I should be back next Wednesday for more short stories, and Sam we should be back the following Saturday for more Kidnapped.
Over there.
Over there. But yeah.
I will get the VODs for these up as soon as I can. There's a little bit of a hold up in the last couple of ones, just in terms of like thumbnails and stuff.
And things.
But yeah, this and the previous two will go up. Do not worry. Missed them on here and YouTube VOD experience instead.
Lovely YouTube, yeah.
Good, we can speak. But yeah, we're gonna go. So look after yourselves. What day even is it? It's Thursday. Great. It's Friday tomorrow.
I thought you said what Dave is it there for a second.
No,
I was like,
it's
it's that
that
Dave.
It's a me.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, happy Dave. Wednesday, Thursday, happy Dave.
Love it.
Yeah, we're gonna go. So have yourselves, if you happen to have a Friday coming up, have a good one of those, and then weekends to follow.
Indeed.
And you too, Dave.
Yeah.
We send the well wishes your way.
And thank you everybody for being around for Book Week.
Yeah.
Week.
As we close out. So we're gonna go and we'll see you next year. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're done now. Yeah, maybe next year we'll do 9 days. We won't do 9 days. We're not going to do 9 days.
Don't give them that.
No.
Just
they already said
one
yesterday.
48-hour stream.
Oof.
All the books.
I thought you can say 1 9-day stream.
Oh God. But yes.
Yeah.
And go follow Dave. Yeah, go follow Dave. Go subscribe to Dave.
Yeah, I insist.
Dave is cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all that needs to be said. We out. So goodbye from me.
And from me.
And from me.
Classy.
Very.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Camera's there.